will do it center. Countdown to kickoff. Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee here at the Sportplex. Wildcats and Smith Station getting set to tangle here in about 10 minutes. Out of region play once again. This is a team, Randy, we played last year at their place, and it was a barn burner. We jumped out to a big lead. They came back, took the lead late, and then we were able to hit a Gabe Benton to Corey Milner. Big play down the middle. He broke a tackle, took it to the house, and we were able to get that win, which was huge last year for us. It's our first win of the season as we started 0-5. But across the way, you look at their record. It's not the best in the world, but they did beat Prattville a couple of weeks ago, and Prattville just beat Opelika. So their 7A program with some good players. Got
a lot of players, high enrollment over there at Smith Station. And, from an athleticism standpoint, I thought especially at the receiver and at times back in the secondary, they really were able to match up well. But we'll see tonight how they look matched up with our defensive and offensive fronts. And I think that's where the game's won and lost at this point. Homewood really played well on the offensive line last week, I thought, Brett. They were able to stymie us. We didn't put a lot of pressure back there on the quarterback. And that's the ability that quarterback had. If you gave him time, he'd pick you apart, and he did last week. 290 yards passing, 90 yards rushing. 380 total yards from the quarterback, you'll win a lot of football games.
Yeah, they've got a returning starter at quarterback again. We saw him last year. He threw the ball well. They've got a pretty dynamic receiver that he's able to get the football to as well, so we're going to have to watch him tonight. I believe he wears number 9, Devin Pearman. This is a good football team from a skill position standpoint. Like last week, we got beat in the secondary a couple of times. It cost us. And turning the football over a little uncharacteristic of us last week, being careless, giving them a couple possessions. You know what they did? They turned both of those turnovers, Randy, in the first half into touchdowns. The pick down there at the 1-yard line, they end up scoring from a 95-yard touchdown pass, and then they come back right before halftime. We turn the ball over to 31. They're able to hit a screen pass basically as time's expiring. So they took 2 turnovers of ours, translated them into 14 points. Had that lead at halftime. Coach Smitty Ryder just told me in the locker room he's very proud of the team of how they fought back in the second half, tied the football game up. We had a couple of chances with the game tied and the football to try to win it, and we just couldn't do it. So, like to have some of those mistakes back. He said they had a really good week of practice. It was hot all week. It's not the case tonight. It feels great out here tonight. But it was a little bit grueling this week at practice. So he thought they responded well. He thinks they're up to the task tonight.
Well, it's perfect weather tonight, and we have fought cramps the entire first few weeks of the season, and it's because a lot of our kids are going both ways, and unfortunately a lot of our kids are going both ways in the skill positions.
Right.
Now, they're very good players, and they're extremely good athletes that play multiple sports, but, Brett, when you're dealing with the humidity in the state of Alabama the first couple of weeks of the season and early part of September, you're going to have cramps. I don't care what kind of planning that you're doing and what kind of nourishment and fluids that you're putting in your body, you're going to cramp from time to time. And we've seen that, been able to fight back from them. Our kids have not stayed down on the field and not been able to come over to the sideline and get back in the football game.
That's right.
But they're just not at full speed. And so tonight we'll see if this weather will help us out. I think we'll see some changes where we'll play some players tonight, and I think that's a benefit to being 4 or 5 weeks into the season and kind of knowing where your strengths are and seeing some things that maybe you didn't expect to see. And we'll talk about that as the game starts, because we've had some players that I expected to have huge years on one side of the ball or the other, and they flip-flopped, and now they're playing on different sides of the ball. And I think that's a good thing, and it's a testament to having a tenured coach out there that can see some changes that needs to be made and make them midway through the season.
Our captains have made their way out to midfield. By the way, the field outstanding as always. We talked with Sonny Wilson down there in the corner of the end zone before the game started. This crew just does a phenomenal job. It starts on Wednesday, and it works right up until game time with them painting this field and getting everything ready. Just the best facility in the state. Can't find anywhere that does it any better. Our Parks and Rec staff, they really take a lot of pride in it, and you can tell. But our captains have made their way out. Means it's time for the Scotty Gordon Cornerstone Insurance and Financial Group Coin Toss, Auto Home, Life Commercial, true asset protection and competitive rates at the best service. Randy, our captains tonight, as they line up, number 1, Chris Foster, really has a potential to break out at any moment. A couple weeks ago, he was our player of the game, had a really good game. We'd love to see him have another good night receiving tonight. Number 42, B.J. Pulliam, out there as one of our captains. Is that 37 or 27?
That's 37.
Then 37, Kamarian Williams. And then number 92, Cade Sin, our long snapper, snapper on special teams as well. Those are our 4 captains tonight for the Wildcats. And Wildcats will be in those home maroon jerseys and the silver pants. Went all white last week for the first time. Really looked sharp on the road at Homewood, but got our maroon jerseys on tonight with these silver pants with the maroon and white piping. Smith Station along the way in the road white jerseys, black pants, black headgear with the SS on the side of the helmet, and they are getting ready for the head official to walk them out to the freshly painted BR here at midfield. But there's not a cloud in the sky. There's a coolness in the air. It's going to be in the 70s tonight. Randy, as we progress in this football game, it finally feels like fall now that we're halfway through the season.
Well, just perfect weather. A couple of mornings ago, got up and, down there, anywhere around that water, Brett, when you come up in the morning, it's fall. You can feel that breeze coming off the water, and it's just a beautiful time to be alive here in the Lake Martin region. And this is perfect football weather, and I hope we put together a really good football night for our Wildcats, because I really do believe we haven't played our best football yet.
No, and that's right. I mean, you want to continue to get better every week. And, I don't think we took a step back last week at all. I think there were a lot of good things in the game. Coach Grider talked about those in the locker room just a little bit ago. But, you want to get away with a win every time. It's always better to go in and correct mistakes after a win than it is a loss. But thought we did some really good things last week, but you got to clean up some of these mistakes. We did have a stretch there, I think about 2 quarters, we didn't get a penalty. Then it kind of just snowballed on us, and we got a ton of penalties.
I spoke too soon.
Yeah, I think I remember us saying at that moment, I hope we didn't jinx us, and then it kind of was a flood of penalties. But they've got to clean that stuff up. He knows that as a head football coach, and the players know that as well. And you got to not turn the football over. I mean, you got to be able to cash it in when you get in the red zone. We had a couple chances in the red zone. We came away with no points.
Yeah, I think that is a big part of the game, and the ability to run the football when you need to. What will this Wildcat team do when a secondary is matching up well with us and we can't hit them for big plays? And I thought Homewood, for the most part, didn't give up a big play last week. Malcolm had the 68-yard touchdown reception, but that was not a receiver play. It was him coming out of the backfield. Really wasn't even a design. I think he was set up back there to be in protection, and leaks out of the backfield, and a great job by Gabe to find him, and he takes it to the house for 68 yards. But for the most part, Homewood kept everything in front of them. And can you run the football? We showed the ability to do that against a very good Central Clay team, and I think the remainder of the season we're going to have the ability to play on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely. We do win the coin toss. Now, I think the official messed that up. He tapped us on the shoulder and then showed that we declined. He did. I thought I saw it right. Now he's going to have to go back. We declined that, so Smith Station will receive the opening kickoff, and we will get it to start the second half. Hope that's not a bad omen for the rest of the night for the guys in the stripes out there. But anyway, coin toss sponsored by Scotty Gordon and Cornerstone Insurance. We appreciate him so much, being a longtime partner here on the Wildcat Football Network. Wildcats win that toss, defer to the second half. So Smith Station will be on offense first. We'll get our defense out there, and the Wildcats come out onto the field. And
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors. A&M Plumbing, A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
From the smallest drippy faucet to drain cleaning to water heater replacement to gas lines to total systems replacement, A&M Plumbing handles it all. Visit amplumbing.net today for the experienced, licensed, and insured pros at A&M Plumbing.
A&M Plumbing, A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
If you need storage and the monthly fee just doesn't make sense, Cotton State Barns has the solution. Cotton State Barns has been selling top quality portable barns since 2002. You can even have a barn built on your location, and you can customize a barn to your liking. Built in Alabama for Alabama. Come by and take a look. At Cotton State Barns, Valley City, financing is available. Stop paying storage fees. Get a Cotton State Barn. Cotton State Barns, Valley City. If you don't see the cotton, don't pick it. Located at 1501 Tallapoosa Street next to Alex City Transmission.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Have you met your local farmer's insurance agent, Patrick Holina? He proudly serves Tallapoosa County and Alexander City families and businesses and is ready to review your existing policies or provide a no-obligation quote today. Call the Holina Agency at 256-234-0037 or stop in today at 704 Commerce Drive to get smarter about your insurance. Again, that's the Holina Agency, 256-234-0037.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Lake Martin Garage, located on Highway 280 in Jackson's Gap, has been serving our area since 1993. From routine maintenance such as oil changes, tune-ups, and rotating and balancing your tires, to transmission and engine repair, our trained and certified mechanics will get you back on the road better than before. Need a tow? With a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week towing service, Lake Martin Garage has local and long-range pickup. Trust your vehicle needs to the professionals at Lake Martin Garage. Call 256-825-6139, or better yet, stop in and see them today. Lake Martin Garage.
Flowers are the easiest way to add beauty and glamour to your home or outdoors. The Potting Shed in Auburn has everything your heart desires. You'll find an array of beautiful flowers and plants that will provide inviting pops of color and texture to any area, along with decorative pots, planters, fountains, and great gardening gifts. It's all at the Potting Shed, where elements reign supreme. Visit them today at the corner of Moore's Mill and Society Hill, or their new location on the corner of Highway 280 and North College Street in Auburn.
Brubaker Motors in Montgomery is the largest and fastest growing used car dealership in the River region. You can absolutely get a better buy at Brubaker. It's better at Brubaker.com.
Brubaker, 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 Brubaker.
You can absolutely get a better buy at Brubaker.
BREWBAKER. BREWBAKER.com.
It's better at Brubaker.com.
Here comes Smith Station on the far side. A beautiful night for high school football. Smith Station with a very, very strong band along the way. Talked to Dale Bloodworth before pregame warm-ups down there as our band made their way in, and he talked about they go and travel and they get there in a highly competitive band group. They travel around. They've got an 18-wheeler down there behind the field house that they love the showmanship part of the performance. So as you can tell, very strong as Smith Station runs onto the field, and they play in the region. Randy, let's talk about that for a minute. Good Lord. I mean, Auburn, Phoenix City, Opelika, Enterprise. That's the teams they have to Robert E. Lee. They have to play them week in and week out. Prattville, that was a big win for them a couple weeks ago.
Well, huge win there, and because they don't get over the hump too often in that region. And but the Enterprise game following that, I think Enterprise got on them early and stayed on them,
right,
winning that game 58-14. So, but that's what that region will bring, and we saw it last week where Prattville, who lost to this Smith Station team, goes and defeats a top 5 ranked Opelika team that the week before had knocked out Central Phoenix City. So that's a strong region. Really feel like it's a lot like our region this year, Brett. I don't know which one of us is better than the other one. I think we're all about the same.
Better show up every week. Here comes the kickoff. It'll be a little pooch kick. This will be blown dead. I think we have procedure here. Tallapoosa Ford bringing you your first half kickoff as we tried to kind of catch them napping over here. Noah Alsabrook tried to pooch it down this near side and find a void over here in the coverage. And somebody got an early start down here on the bottom, so they'll have to put this one back on the tee, back up 5 yards. We'll be kicking off from the 35. So, again, Tallapoosa Ford, Lake Martin's Ford dealer, where you can pre-order your Ford vehicle dreams right now. Contact Tallapoosa Ford, and we will kick off now from the 35. I would not think we would try that again. Probably try to go ahead and put a big leg into this one. Noah's gotten better every week. The left-footed kicker, kicking right to left as you listen. Now he's going to try the same thing down here, and it will be fair caught up here at around the 38-yard line. So trying to find that little area, and look, if you bobble that at all, we had 2 guys right there on top of that, and that's a high-pressure situation for one of those up guys to try to field that.
To start that opening drive of the football game for Smith Station. Last year we got on them early and stayed on them for a while, and buddy, when we stopped playing offense last year, they got right back in the football game, didn't
That's
they?
Right.
So tonight, hopefully we can get a good start and stay on them.
Here's Jackson Greer, their senior quarterback, wearing number 18. And they'll split 3 to the top, 1 down here to the bottom, ball on this near hash, and he'll drop back to pass, look to his left. He's got that receiver over there, 40-45 and out of bounds. That is Devin Pearman. And, again, that's his main target. And that was an easy throw and catch there to Pearman, and he gets it out up across the 46-47 and put out at the 49-yard line. So a first down there on the first play for Smith Station.
Thought that was a struggle last week. They were able to get number 5 matched up Paris with a lot of defenders that we didn't want him matched up with. Right there you see Pearman matched up with Cade, and that's not knocking him down too much.
And there's a fumbled snap. And they had a Wildcat quarterback in there, and that's Pearman back there, the receiver. You can tell they're going to try to get him as many touches as possible, but he fumbled the snap all the way back here to around the 43-yard line. So it will be a major loss there on first down. We'll call it 2nd and about 16 coming up for the Panthers.
Back to my point, though, matched up with an outside backer and Hyde, and he runs well, but not a good matchup for a slot receiver. So we'll see if the Wildcats will move around. Got Corey Milliner getting the start at corner here tonight on the wide side of the field.
2nd and 16, they'll leave Pearman in there, and he'll keep it right up the middle and kick it outside. Boy, he broke a tackle and was tripped up at midfield. He was going to be gone. I believe that was Ty Williams that tripped him up over there on the far side.
Pretty sure it was Wyckoff.
Okay, yeah, it was. It was Wyckoff that grabbed his shoes, Randy, because if he breaks that one, he's gone.
You could tell he had the distance. He was going to hit that left sideline. But a counter back to the left and a good push by their offensive front. This is a big offensive front for Smith Station. Probably got us 30, 40 pounds a man.
He picked up 10. It's 3rd and 6. Back in there, quarterback going to line up, pump fake across. He's got Pearman wide open at the 35, broke a tackle, 25-20, 15-10. He's gone, touchdown. That's the guy. He's touched it every time in the first possession for Smith Station. And that time, the one guy you can't afford to lose is Devin Pearman, and Pearman responsible basically for that entire drive.
A little dig route and good protection by their offensive front. We put no pressure back there on the quarterback. He has all kinds of time to step up in the pocket on a delayed dig route down the middle of the field, hit Perryman in stride. He outruns our outside backer into the end zone. We really don't have a safety coming over to help either. So what a great opening possession there for Perryman. We knew number 9's the player that you got to match up with for Smith Station, but knowing it and doing it's 2 different things.
Yeah, he was able to find clean space in that defense. Extra points up good. It's 7-0. Smith Station on their opening possession, only 10:29 left on the clock, so it didn't take long to go 65 yards. I think the ball ended up being around the 35 or 36 on that starting possession. But anyway, we're going to say about 65 or 64 yards there on that drive for the Panthers, and it was all Pearman, man, in the Wildcat formation or catching passes from their senior quarterback, Jackson Greer. So they take that opening possession, cash it in. Again, this team just beat Prattville a couple of weeks ago, so Prattville turned around, beat Opelika. This is a good football team. You can't really look at their record. You got to show up. And the Wildcats find themselves down 7-0. That's your S&S Discount Tire score.
Got to find a way to match up with those slot receivers, Brett. You know, when they're getting in man coverage, and I know we're in a zone right there, but when they're getting the matchup that they want, it's working out well for them. 290 yards passing given up last week. Well on their way to something like that here tonight if we don't find a way to put pressure on the quarterback, and we did not do that last week.
I'll just be honest, that was knife through hot butter on that first possession for Smith Station. They'll kick it off here, put a big leg into it, end over end, going to drift back to the 5. That's Ty Williams going to bring it out. Makes his first man miss, cuts outside. He's turned the corner 20, 25, 30, down this near sideline 40 and run out of bounds. Up here around the 45-yard line goes Ty Williams. So a great return. He's a return specialist back there. And Ty put that foot in the ground with the first defender, made him miss, and was able to use his speed to turn the corner and gets it out all the way up here to the 45. So that's a 40-yard kickoff return there for Ty Williams.
That's the thing about this Smith Station defense. They're going to give up points. I haven't seen a squad for theirs that didn't give up a lot of points in a long time, Brett. So we've got to take advantage of that here as we stack it up to the top side of the field.
Trips to the top, one down to the bottom. Gabe going to throw a quick screen out there to Chris Foster and gets it up to around the 47. There's a penalty flag coming down, so about 3 yards on the play.
Looked like the spot possibly for a face mask.
Yeah, it came in late. I mean, it was after Foster was on the ground and we indicated there's a personal foul face mask. So this will be a 15-yard variety as Chris Foster was tackled by the face mask, and it will go all the way down to the Smith Station 38-yard line. So that's a good start for the Wildcats.
Nothing more than a little pop pass out to the wide side of the field, try to give Foster a chance to make a play with his legs. And his elusiveness is probably what forced that face mask. And stack it down here to the bottom side. Malcolm Simmons in the game at receiver.
Here comes a blitz, going to hand off over there to Malik, and he hit a wall trying to go off right tackle, and they had a guy kind of drive our lineman back over there. So Malik ran right into the back of one of our offensive linemen. About a half-yard loss. We'll still call it about second down and 10. 9:30 to go here in the first quarter. Smith Station open in possession, took it down for a touchdown.
McKinney into the ball game for the first time at receiver. Milliner in the ball game at receiver. They'll send Malcolm Simmons back at running back here. So really 5 receivers in the football game.
Gabe been in the shotgun. Foster in motion, going to be a speed sweep over here to the left side, man, and they got it in the backfield. And, man, number 56.
Just not blocked.
Big time play in the backfield back here. Or it may have been 55. I can't tell. It's hard to see those numbers. Jamarius Oliver, big defensive end, comes through, and major loss back here to around the 46-yard line. So third down, 17 coming up.
Tried that speed sweep 3 or 4 times this year, Brett. I think the first 2 times that we ran it
had penalties.
Was holding penalties against us, and this one didn't work in our favor either. So still got the same formation, the same players in the football game. 3rd and 17, Wildcats trail 7-0. 8:39 to go here in the first.
Trips down here to the bottom, one to the top. Wildcats moving right to left, ball in the middle of the field. They need the 28 for a first down. Ball sits at the 46. Gabe Benton will be in the shotgun. Foster in motion now, left to right. Going to drop back to pass under pressure. Gabe going to have to step up and run. He's got a ton of room. 40, 30, 25, 20, and going to run out of bounds. I mean, the whole field opened up. Gabe Benton felt the pressure, stepped up in the pocket. And, man, he had all types of room to run.
Yeah, great movement back there in the backfield. They had pressure back on Gabe after a couple of seconds, Brett. Steps up in the pocket, makes the 3rd defender miss, heads down this left sideline for a big first down gain, takes the ball inside the red zone down to the 17-yard line.
That's our UAB Cardiology Associates first down there on 3rd and 17, moving those chains. Junior quarterback Gabe Benton looked over here to the left. There wasn't a player within 30 yards of him. 1st and 10 at the 18. Going to hand it to Malcolm Simmons. Got a seam, broke one tackle, got inside the 15, and down to maybe, now they're going to say he did get put down at the 15. So We'll give him a couple-yard gain on that play. It brings up 2nd down and 8.
Shelton Wright in the football game at H-back, Brett, putting a little bit more size up there to help with the blocking scheme. 3 receivers in the game. Do have Corey remaining in the football game here. 7:56 and counting to go in the first. Wildcats have moved it down into the red zone, but trail 7-0.
And Newt McKinney's got a good matchup there to the top of the formation. We'll see if Gabe looks that way. Now they're going to drop out of that coverage, and there is a penalty flag. It's a false start against us. They came up and showed a look and then dropped back into a zone look and caused somebody up front to move. So 2nd down and 12 now. For the Wildcats, back out here to the 20. Shotgun snap. Gabe Benton looks to his right. Going to throw it into the end zone. He's got his receiver. Touchdown! Touchdown, Wildcats. Gabe Benton right on the money. Newt McKinney from 20 yards out.
Little flood pattern to the right actually sent Malcolm Simmons out on a little wheel pattern down the sideline. Everybody's looking at Malcolm coming out of the backfield. Hit a post pattern to Newt McKinney behind him. Nice touch on the football and a good read coming out of the break. Perfectly thrown ball by the junior quarterback for the touchdown.
Yeah, that was a gorgeous throw by Gabe Benton. And I said Newt McKinney had a favorable matchup to the top, and he exploited that. Extra point is on the way. Did not get it. Been a point of contention this year. Hasn't been consistent. It's gotten better, but find yourself down 7-6, 7:24 to go here in the first quarter. That's your new S&S Discount Tire score, and little things matter. But anyway, let's go back. That drive recap brought to you by Patterson Truck Parts. Randy, I thought that was a very good drive. We were able to take advantage of a penalty there on a face mask, get it down inside Smith Station territory, and that 3rd and 17 was the key play of that drive. Gabe Benton able to pick up a big gainer down this near side and pick up a first down and set us up inside the red zone.
We had 11 carries for 45 yards last week, and you can just see the last few weeks that him becoming part of the running game is going to be important moving down the season. He's moving better in the backfield when he's getting pressure on him. He's able to take it and pick up big chunks of yardage. That'll make you think twice about sending a whole lot of blitzes at the quarterback, and really good job right there by Gabe picking up that first
Here's
down.
Alsabrook, puts a big leg into it, and this one's going to go inside the 10 to the 8. We're going to bring it all the way across the field to the 20, 25, and Wildcats going to gang tackle him up there around the 26, 27. So good coverage that time by our Wildcat special teams. With 7-14, Wildcats trail it by a point, 7-6. Both offenses taking their opening possession down the field. Wildcats went 60 yards. Smith Station went 65 yards. So Smith Station now will start from their own 28.
Good tackle by Savon Spradley on that special teams play, Brett.
Yeah, absolutely. He read it, ran him toward that sideline, and then was able to get the first contact, and then were able to put him down. Here's 1st and 10 down this near sideline. Perriman dropped. He dove for it, had it in his hands, and it came out down here to the 40. I'm going to tell you, he kind of landed on the football, and he's on his knees down here, and he's slow and getting up. I think it knocked the breath out of him. He laid all the way out. It's a good player right here, man. I'm telling you, this guy, you know they're going to him. That's the thing. This is the guy they're targeting, and I really think this simply is Perriman laying out and rolling over the football. Randy, as you know, when you get the breath knocked out of you, it is not fun. So he is laying on his back right there around the 36, 37-yard line, but just a little bit too much on it by Jackson Greer. We hope the young man's okay, but I'm telling you, man, he was the catalyst there on that first drive. And they're still looking at Devin Perriman. They may have to call for a little bit more assistance. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Coach Grider going to go out there and their head coach is upset. So we'll hope and pray this young man's okay. We'll take a timeout here on the Wildcat Football Network. When we come back, we'll update everybody. 7:08 to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats trail at 7-6. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Alex City Auto Collision on Dadeville Road in Alex City is the area's full body and paint shop, where they guarantee all their work for as long as you own the vehicle. Alex City Auto Collision works with all insurance companies and has the area's best value on all our paint and body work. And best of all, U-Save Car Rental is on site, so you're never without a ride. Trust the pros at Alex City Auto Collision, where our business is a wreck. Alex City Auto Collision and U-Save Car Rental on Dadeville Road in Alex City.
So you want to build a home? Build the home you want with America's Home Place. Choose from over 150 floor plans, then personalize. Tile backsplash with granite countertops? Done. A spacious bathroom you've always dreamed of? You got it. Choose every detail, floors, cabinets, even the paint color.
How about electric lime?
Can't decide? Relax. At America's Home Place, we take care of it all. It's your home. Own it. America's Home Place.
They say we live in an age of big data, where computers and fancy algorithms are supposed to know you best. But at Country Financial, we know helping you own your future requires, well, something much bigger. Contact your local Country Financial representative and start planning for your future with a personal touch.
Let me tell you about a barbecue place that's not just a barbecue place anymore. It's downtown Alexander City. It's Fire Truck Barbecue, where they have a meat and three. And when I say that, those vegetables, I'm talking about fresh vegetables, not out of the can. Now, they do a lot of catering, too. Don't you go by and see my buddy Kenneth Ledbetter and the whole crew and his lovely wife, Julie, at Fire Truck Barbecue, downtown Alexander City.
Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor wants you to know we appreciate a great year from all of East Central Alabama, and now our inventory of superior zero-turn mowers from Spartan and Mahindra tractors is on the move. Shop Lake Martin Tractor for outstanding deals, finance rates as low as 0% and low payments. Spartan mowers as low as $84 per month. Mahindra four-wheel drive tractors and loader packages as low as $399 per month, including cutter, box blade, and 20-foot trailers. Spring into 22 at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 in Alexander City, or online lakemartintractor.com.
For over 80 years, the staff members of Radney and Langley Funeral Home have been friends in time of need, and we are dedicated to honoring, sharing, and preserving the amazing and inspirational stories of life.
You've got a friend.
GillsOpelika.info. Get pre-approved in minutes online at GillsOpelika.info for a pre-owned car, truck, or SUV from Gills Auto Sales, 1430 Gateway Drive in Opelika.
Back, everyone, to the Wildcat Football Network. Devin Perriman up, but very slow, walking off on his own power, but he's having to stop every so often. And again, I think the way he landed, rolled over that ball, it's all speculative. Could possibly be some ribs. We'll see if he is able to come back. Here comes Smith Station back the other way and in the backfield, brought down for no gain there on 2nd and 10. And that's a big blow for Smith Station.
Good containment on this left side. D. Woods not giving him that cutback lane, holding on to that jersey, getting him down for maybe a 1-yard gain. 3rd down and 9, 6:45 and counting to go in the first. Wildcats trail 7-6. This is a big play, Brett.
Jackson Greer shotgun, going to take the snap, roll out to the right. He's under pressure. Going to be hit from behind. Big hit, ball's loose, it's rolling, and they're going to recover it down here at the 25. And guess who? Brian Simmons from behind, as he's done so many times this year. The quarterback just holding it 1 second too long, and Brian Simmons comes through like a bulldozer from behind, separates Greer from the football, and they'll have to punt the football from inside the 10-yard line. Brian Simmons is a missile off the end.
He is sticking that headgear right in the back, and, buddy, that one hurts when you take that shot when you're not expecting it in the back, and he does cough that football up. Unfortunately, we can't jump on it, but Ty will go back right inside Wildcat territory to receive his punt.
This
one's
is
shanktastic.
not a very good punt at all.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, just move. Going to die.
Hope we learned a lesson on that last week.
On the Smith Station, no kidding. On the Smith Station 46, that is not the best effort in the world. That is a 26-yard punt. So we'll take it. We'll start in Smith Station territory. And, again, a note here to watch. Will Pearman be able to come back in this football game for Smith Station? That's a big blow for them if they don't get him back. 1st and 10 Wildcats at the Smith Station 46. Gabe Benton in the shotgun, going to drop back. Look to his right, going to throw it to Chris Foster. He's got room, 40, 35, 30, and spun down at around the 28-yard line. That's a pickup of about 16 or 17, and a Wildcat first down, compliments of UAB Cardiology Associates.
Yeah, saw us running that one in pregame. Little crossing pattern to the slot receiver from the opposite side. Hit him in stride. Have him matched up with an outside backer or an inside backer actually right there, and you like that matchup. Makes the first man miss. Takes it down inside the 30, down to the Wildcat 28.
That's one of those where Gabe just wants to just get it to Chris as fast as he can and let him do the rest. Malcolm in motion over here, going to swing it out to him. Watch out, 30, 25, 20. Puts an arm into it and going to be drugged down out of bounds. That's a tackle out of bounds. But they're going to hold the flag. Going to pick up right at 10 yards, and they are going to move the chains again. Malcolm Simmons going in motion out of the backfield, catching that pass from Gabe Benton and moving the chains. Inside the 20 down here to the 18. Going to hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage. We do like to run tempo when we kind of are going downhill. Shotgun now going to hand it to Malik following those blockers. Got inside the 15 and down to around the 14, maybe the 13. So good running there by Malik Maddox. Picking up about 5 yards there on first down.
And good push on the right side of the offensive front, getting that defensive line going forward, picking up 4 yards before contact. 2nd down and 6. Clock's down to 4:42 to go in the first. Wildcats trail 7-6, knocking on the door again, though.
Gabe in the shotgun. Maddox will stay back there. Smith Station. This snap is way over Gabe's head, and he's just going to have to fall on it at the 30. My goodness. That was a missile snap, man. I'm telling you, that one was high and right through the arms of Gabe Benton. Gabe able to just run back there and land on it. 3rd down and a mile now. 2 down here to the bottom, 2 to the top. Smith Station showing blitz. Gabe going to drop back, going to aim toward the end zone in the corner. That's interference. Into the end zone. Chris Foster, he had him too. Chris was going to catch that football. He had no choice but to interfere with him. So the Wildcats will move that football back up 15 yards here. Good throw there by Gabe Benton and put it right there where Chris was. Good protection by our offensive line. Able to give him time to step up in the pocket and deliver a good pass.
Had 2 receivers down there, Corey and Chris Foster. We're in position there to make a play on the football, and we'll take that and take that big gain to
3rd and 8 now.
3rd down and
8.
maybe 7.
Yeah, closer to 7, yeah. A lot more manageable now. That's a good good idea there from an offensive standpoint to go to the end zone there on 3rd and 22. Picked up that. Going to hand off to Malcolm up the middle. Going to fight down to right at the 10. So he's going to be a couple yards short. So Malcolm Simmons running ahead down to the 10-yard line. So 4th down, Wildcats will keep that offense on the field now. It'll be 4th and 2 coming up. A lot of options here, 4th and 2 with this football team, Randy. He'll keep Malcolm Simmons back there beside Gabe Benton in the shotgun. Be a hard snap count. I'm going to look over now. Play clocks are dead here at the Sportplex tonight. I'm having to keep that on the field. Gabe in the pistol now. Take it, give it to Malcolm. Going to turn the corner, and he's got the first down, and he's got a touchdown. He's inside the pylon for a touchdown, Wildcats.
Great block on the outside by Newt McKinney. Kind of sealing off that edge, allowing the speedy Malcolm Simmons to beat all the defenders around that right corner and get it into the end zone. Good drive again by our Wildcats to go up 12-7 with the extra point coming up.
You know, that's what a player like Malcolm Simmons provides for your team that other teams don't have. You know, 4th down and 2 or 4th and 3, you just hand it to him, let him turn the corner over there, and he outran everybody as the extra point's up and good. So Wildcats take the lead 13-7 with 2:57 to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats take that one. 46 yards there on that drive. Patterson Truck Parts drive recap. And it's capped off by a 10-yard touchdown run by Malcolm Simmons.
Doing a little bit of everything right now, Brett. Throwing the football around, able to get some penalties called by, going with some speedy receivers down the field, and ability to get a little push on the offensive front tonight. I think so far, offensive line really playing good football, Brett, and that's going to be a good thing if we can run the football out of them and make some big plays in the passing game.
Yeah, you look out on special teams, Pearman was that back guy the last 2 times, and he's not out there now. So we may not see Devin Pearman for Smith Station again, and that is a huge, huge blow for the Panthers if he's not able to return to this football game. If he would have caught that pass, Randy, he would have touched the ball on every offensive play up until that point.
And he's moving around on the sideline now. I'd expect him back in pretty quickly. Yeah, that's actually number 4, so my bad.
Alsobrook, high kick, going to be fielded at the 20. Wildcats down there. Caden Hyde grabs him. He slips out of it. Brian Simmons misses it. Now he's going to turn the corner on the far side, 30, 35, 40, and delivers a big blow as he runs out of bounds, but Caden had him, just had no help. Big, strong young man, Amarian Wesley Hagan, returned that kick from the 20 up here to the 40. Had to do it running all the way across to the far side of the field. Caden Hyde had a beat on him, had him down there, had him grabbed, and nobody came to assist, and he was able to break out of that and get it down the far side. So 1st and 10, Smith Station at their own 40. Play will be blown dead as Greer took the snap there. 2:44 to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats lead it 13-7. Here's the snap back to the punter. He's going to get it out, and this one, I think he's going to go out at, did it stay in bounds? I think it went out at the 20. No, they're going to give him credit. Thing hugged the line down there inside the 15 down to the
good angle.
14, so not a bad effort there by Smith Station. 1:16 to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats up 13-7.
Slight change-ups we've seen defensively tonight. We've seen Corey Milliner in a good bit on the offensive side, but we've seen him in a majority of the defensive plays. And
right.
The more I watch him, the more I'm not sure that he's not a big-time potential corner with his size.
He looks like he's embraced the role, too.
Well, he's physical. I think he likes playing physical football.
Is this tight? Now, Gabe going to hand off in the middle, and nowhere to go there on first down, trying to run the football. You know, Coach Grider said it's important to establish the run. You can't come out here and sling it around 50 times a game. You got to establish a running attack. And, you know, we were able to do that at Clay County. We're able to do that against Calera, be successful on the ground. 2nd down and 9. They'll give him a gain of 1.
Well, the beauty of having Malcolm Simmons back there at running back, if you can get any push and allow him to get into the secondary, Brett, it could be 85 yards and a touchdown.
Gabe takes a snap. He's got plenty of time. He's going to roll out to his left, shoot a pass up here,
What a
diving.
catch.
That's a great catch by Chris Foster up here around the 30-yard line. What a great job by Chris Foster coming back to help his quarterback out and able to pick up a first down out here to the 29 is going to say where he went down. But able to move the chains, compliments of UAB Cardiology Associates.
And I'm sure something those scouts that are watching Gabe Benton want to see is him throw the ball to the left side of the field, Brett. It's a little tougher for a right-arm quarterback to get those shoulders squared and throw a dart, and this one's out of the pocket and a perfectly thrown ball, but a even better catch by Chris Foster down on the ground.
Smith State's going to walk him up, show a blitz, hand off to Malcolm, trying to dink and dive his way into traffic across the 30 up to the 32-yard line, Malcolm Simmons. And that will be the final play of the first quarter, and the Wildcats have a 13-7 lead as we head to the second. That's your S&S Discount Tire score. Advanced Heating and Air timeout on the field. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
It's truck season at Glenn Smith in Opelika. We have an excellent supply of Chevrolet Silverados and GMC Sierras with giant discounts and low monthly payments. New Chevrolet Silverados up to $6,000 off, or payments as low as $499 a month with zero money down. GMC Sierras discounted up to $5,000 off.
Zero money down, no payments till 2023 at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Getting ready to smile.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards, Manitou and Landau Tritoons, and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
Benton Clearing and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they get your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
Are you looking to buy a home, but you're having second thoughts because you think it'll be a complicated process? Cross Country Mortgage, your local lender, will make everything smooth, easy, and stress-free for you. When you work with CCM, there are only 6 simple steps in the home buying process: pre-approval, application, underwriting, conditional approval, final underwriting, and closing. That's all there is to it. Get started today with their online pre-approval application. Visit crosscountryMortgage.com/Auburn-AL-4307.
General's Cafe, Highway 22 in Newside, Alabama, is ready for you to come see them today. Meat and 3 on Sundays only. If you never had their meat and 3, you owe it to your whole family to take them up there. And also specials each and every day. Let's talk catering, because that's something they do a lot of for all different size events. 234-2121, General's Cafe, 256-234-2121.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Russell Do-It Center and building supply stores have the tools and materials to get the job done right, whether you're a professional contractor or just a weekend do-it-yourselfer. With everyday customer conveniences like a drive-through lumberyard, price match promise, and our Best Rewards program, each of our 9 locations offer top brands and building materials like lumber, hardware, tools, paint, lawn and garden, and much more. Visit today and see what Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply can help you build tomorrow.
The heat is on, and nowhere gives you more than KiaofAuburn.com. First, we give you more for your trade-in. Just scan the code to find out how much. Next, the all-new Kia Sportage is here, and you'll be ready for anything. Then, at KiaofAuburn.com, you can custom order your new Kia just the way you want. Want more? Check out our selection of certified pre-owned Kias with 165-point inspection, complete protection plans, and so much more. Selection, price, trade-in value. You always get it all at Kia of Auburn. Kia of Auburn, where you're always number one.
Football Network, Wildcats up 13-7. That is your S&S Discount Tire score. Wildcats have it second and 7, rather. Nope. Yep, it is 2nd and 7 coming back from the break as we move left to right now with the football. Decent crowd ended up filing in tonight. Not the biggest, for sure, for a non-region opponent. Next week will be homecoming here for the Wildcats as they take on the Chilton County Tigers. Another region matchup. 2nd and 7 at the 32. Gabe Benton takes a snap. Going to be a screen out here to Chris Foster. Trying to look for some blocks. Diving around.
What
here he goes around the left side. And if they pick one block up, there's the flag. Yep, there's a block in the back. I saw it. Chris Foster's still running. What in the world? Human joystick, guys. I know that's what they call him down here to the 40. I can't even describe these moves for people when he's running. And we had a guy right there around the 40 that turned – they had a guy turn his back, and we didn't really touch him, but we did kind of from the behind. He didn't block him intentionally. He just kind of ran into him. And, man, that's a tough dadgum call, though, man.
So unfortunate for Chris because it didn't help him. He had that guy –
it didn't help him at all.
He had him on skates, too. He had the whole team on skates multiple times right there. What a beautiful run by the junior receiver. And I hate it for that young man after all that effort for this one to come back. And but learning situation here. We've had a couple of learning situations over the last few weeks that hopefully we can take along with us and not do again.
Well, I think what you do there is you show everybody if we can get that play about 4 or 5 times a game, you like your chances with Chris Foster. That play was designed as a quick screen over here. They did a good job of stymieing our receivers on the block. So you know what Chris Foster does? He just kind of dives out of a tackle and turns the corner up to the top side of the formation and, man, had it called back on a block in the back. Here's Gabe here on 2nd 16, going to throw underneath to Sedarian. He's got it. 30, 35, 40 in open field. 45 midfield, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's gone. Sedarian Morgan, touchdown, Wildcats.
That's a freshman. Little out pattern to a 6'4", 185-pound freshman wide out. Don't know where he's going to end up, but he's going to end up all over this field over the next 4 years. And great job by Sedarian after the reception, making the first defender miss, Brett, then running the defense down that left sideline, and an outstanding block by Corey Milliner to come
78 yards.
Not sure that he takes this one to the house without a receiver coming back to make a block.
Yeah, you made a good call. Well, I'm glad you called it because Sedarian, you saw him open down here. Extra point up from Alsabrook is good. It is 20-7, and Sedarian Morgan is a freshman, folks. This kid, 6'4", and I mean, looks like a seasoned senior out here running around. Got the ball in his hands, and he knows what to do with it in the open field. He was good to see the block go off of that block, cut it across the field, Randy, but he pulled away from a couple of Smith Station defenders who had an angle on him twice.
I saw all I needed to see of this young man last year as an 8th grader as Coach Freeman pulled him up and put him down in the post and put him in some really tough spots as the season moved on, and he just answered the bell time and time again. You know, remember a late basketball game, we're tied up, he goes to the free throw line as an 8th grader, knocks down back-to-back free throws, we go on to win the basketball game. Brett, those things aren't normal for that young of a kid, but we haven't had one look like him that I can remember.
It's been a long time.
If it's a long time, you got to point out the one that was a long time ago, because this kid's, 6'4", 6'5", don't know how tall he ends up. I know in my years, I don't remember an 8th grader, 9th grader looking like that.
No.
And he's got the ability to run away from people. You said that exactly right, Brett, and that's hopefully what's going to end up separating him from a lot of the other players around the country that may end up looking like him.
Right.
He's from a family of runners. I'll give him that. They've had strong genes right there running footballs up and down this field, and Sedarian's going to be another one.
Patterson Truck Parts Drive recap. That one went 78 yards. And it was all Sedarian Morgan there. Line drive kick fielded at the 15. Trying to find some room.
Good
Whoa,
time.
what a hit. Right there. Noah Long kind of took the brunt of it, but he stood in there and squared him up. He was also hit from behind.
That's Hyde putting the big stop over there along with Noah Long. I talked to Coach Grider this week, and he just bragged on Noah and what kind of football player he's going to be in the years to come. He's just got the size and the build that you can look down as a 10th grader. And, I've been screaming this for a long time, man. It is nice to not have to throw a 10th grader to the fire.
To have to play every snap.
I mean, my gosh, you're just not physically ready. But you can look at this young man and tell he's going to be a really good one.
Here's Greer in the shotgun. Going to be a read option, man. He's got some room over here, but he's cut down in open field at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, just a poor read by our linebacker there.
Ty comes up, makes a good play, though.
And Ty Williams from the secondary. Ty's not a big player, but he's a very sure-handed tackler when he comes up in coverage. And we saw him he may have had the most tackles on the team last week.
I think so. He's got a nose for the football and just finds himself around it all the time. 2nd down and 5 at the 31. Second quarter here, 10:09 and counting. Little quick pitch option, and Greer keeps it. He's got a first down up to the 40 and up to around the 43, 44-yard line. So a good job that time by Jackson Greer. A little fake pitch to the short side, kept it. He's got good speed. Picked up a first down up here to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, quick feet and ability to make somebody miss, and it takes that against our defense. We run well. We're not big, but we run well, Brett, and normally we're pretty sure-handed tackling, but last couple of weeks we've had our struggles there as well.
Greer in the shotgun by himself, going to look across the middle of the formation and find his receiver up here to the 49. It's a short gain there.
Good tackle right after the reception by the junior linebacker, 225, Jai Hicks. And you'll give that up, Brett.
Actually down to the 48, so that was only about a
3 or 4
yard gain.
Clock is rolling, 9:19 to go here in the first half. Wildcats have put 3 touchdowns on the board, lead 20-7. Have not seen Perryman back in the ballgame, have we?
No, I think he's done, unfortunately, for Smith Station. And here's that little option, man. They hit him this time, and they pitch it. And he's able to get out there to first down. And, I've heard you say over and over, if they're going to run that option, you hit that quarterback every single time. And that time Wildcats made him pitch it, came up and hit him in the headgear, and he was able to dish it off.
Somebody's got the running back too, though, and this time the running back's not touched until he picks up 8 or 10 yards around the right side.
They give him the first down, yep.
Just don't see that too often anymore, Brett. You see the option play with the little ball in the belly of the running back, and
the read option, yep.
You do not see
the true option,
the line of scrimmage option
right.
that you and I grew up with. Yes, they are. Perryman's back in the ballgame with the slot on this bottom side.
So he is back. It's the first time he's been back in the game. Shotgun snap. Going to roll over here. Pass.
Good read.
Trying to get it to Perryman.
Good read by Corey Milner, Brett. If this ball is thrown behind Perryman, it is a touchdown going the opposite way. And, I just like what I'm seeing with Corey at corner. He's engaged. He's one of those players, he's an athlete that wants the ball in his hands, and he makes a lot of things happen, so you can appreciate that. Those type of kids at times works out well on the defensive side of the ball because there's no downtime on the defensive side. And, I think he's got the potential to be big time.
Running right ahead across the 40 down to the 39. Got a little something going here with Greer and his legs. He's been able to run the football 3 or 4 times on this drive. And they've moved it down inside the Wildcat 40 to the 39 with 7:53 and counting. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Well, they see something they like in the middle part of our defense, and they're picking up good chunks of yardage and getting good push. We're not in the backfield with our defensive line, and we knew matched up against the big offensive front that was going to be a struggle.
Well, here's Greer going to throw it out of the backfield, and he's going to be short of a first down. It's a good tackle there by Ainsley Goggins as they dump it out over here to number 46 for Smith Station. And that is Ethan Shuford. It's 4th and 1. He was able to pick up 2 yards. Smith Station will keep that offense on the field here, down 20-7. Going to go under center. Boy, we jumped. I mean, just absolutely knew what they were going to do, and you give them a free first down. Go under center, hard snap count, and Zai going to be guilty of breaking the neutral zone. That's the kind of stuff that coach is just – he's standing right over the football.
You almost think about it too much and ends up making you do it.
That's right.
But a good little drive right here for Smith Station. Buddy, they needed it if they want to get back in this football game.
Wildcats on defense here. Here's a blitz from Corey on the backside. Little screen pass. Wildcats wrap it up back here to 35. So a loss of about 2 yards there on that play, but Corey came off the edge fast, made Greer dump it maybe a little bit sooner than he wanted to.
Does he not look a little Dre Kirkpatrick to you?
He does.
Is that not who that reminds? Is that frame not remind?
Same look.
Does,
no doubt. No doubt.
Long arms, long legs, thin, physical. Plays with a little bit of an edge to him.
Here's 2nd down, and Greer's going to be wrapped up for no gain. Going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost another half a yard. They did. He's going to lose. So that's a sack there for the Wildcats. So it'll bring up 3rd down.
I really think Corey runs a time that could match up there in the corner too, don't you, Brett?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know exactly what his 40 time is, but it's funny how things tend to work out, and the more that we watch, the more that this one may work out.
Here's Greer rolling out, sets his feet, throws across the middle,
good
complete
tackle
to the 30-yard line, but way short.
Really good job by Inslee Goggins, our backside safety. This is a crossing pattern. Hitting a big receiver with his hands. Good catch there by the receiver, and a really well-thrown football by the quarterback for Smith Station. But sure-handed tackle gets him down right there at the 31-yard line. 4th down and 8. Wildcats lead 20-7, 5:15 to go here in the second.
Smith Station going to keep that offense on the field. Trips up there to the top, going to send Pearman in motion. Greer going to roll out. There's Pearman down the middle of the field.
Job.
He's got him, and we're going to get him behind the line of scrimmage. Big-time sack by Caden Hyde. And it was Pearman down the middle of the field, and he had him if he'd had time to throw it.
Caden playing with his hair on fire tonight. I've seen it on special teams.
Right.
Looks like he's got an extra step. You know, he's a junior this year, and he's really worked out extremely hard, and he looks the part out there on the field, maybe even more than last year.
He really emerged last year, though. I
thought he was one of our best players by the end of the year last year. But, at times whenever you put that extra size on, you lose a step. Well, tonight doesn't look like he's lost a step. He's really bouncing around out there on the field, and that's good to see, Brett.
Absolutely. Big-time play there by junior Caden Hyde. Gives the football back to the Wildcats at our own 39. Snap going to hand it off to Malik across the 40 up to the 41, maybe the 42-yard line. Going to pick up about 2 yards there. 2nd down coming up. 4:48 to go here in the first half. Wildcats up 20-7. Would love to take this one and drive it down for another touchdown. Gabe's really looked sharp tonight here in this first half. Easy throws. Offensive line giving him protection. He's found his receivers. 2nd down and 9. Pump fake going to go down the field here, and he's wide open. David Lawson, he is going to walk in from the 30. 20, 10, 5. You talk about wide open. Touchdown, Wildcats. Gabe Benton, that's about as easy of a throw and catch as you'll ever have.
Darian Morgan, the eyes go with him on the deep post, Brett. Run a little out and up down this right sideline. I don't know if it's a wheel or an out and up, but whatever it was.
How many targets does this team have?
Plenty of them.
I mean, everybody getting in the mix here.
But a beautifully thrown football in timing, and David Lawson able to just practically walk this one into the right corner of the end zone. Wildcats up 26-7, 4:18 to go here in the first half.
It was a 59-yard touchdown throw from Gabe Benton to David Lawson. A 62-yard drive. There's the snap. The place, the kick's on the way, and the kick is good by Noah Alsabrook, and it is 27-7. So 27 unanswered points for the Wildcats.
Caden Bowen actually kicking that football for the Wildcats. And then Caden, I remember seeing him out there kicking off. And also
just
kicking that extra point there.
Yeah, just used to Noah out there, but Bowen coming in and knocking that extra point through. 27 unanswered points here for the Wildcats here in the first half, man. I tell you, Gabe Benton's on pace to have another. You know, he had a great game against Smith Station last year. You remember how well he threw it around the first quarter? This is kind of similar to last year. You know, we got up. Yeah, just don't let up.
Last year we let up, and
they came back and took the lead.
They made some big plays against us.
But I think, again, this year, this Wildcat offensive side of the football, they are just so dynamic. I mean, Chris Foster, Malcolm Simmons, Corey Milner, David Lawson, Darren Morgan. The list just keeps going on and on of guys to get the football to. And Bowen's going to kick off down here to the 25 and bring it down the field. What a great job by T.J. Wilson. Shot out of a cannon down the middle of the field and hawked the return man down for Smith Station.
Looks like an outside linebacker to me.
That's right. Up to the 27 is where Smith Station will take over the football. But right now, Old Mo all over the Wildcat side.
TJ's been, good back there at the running back position. We've seen him make some big plays in the JV games. But, man, he closed the gap right there and looked like he liked to put that headgear in the stomach.
New quarterback for
Perryman.
Maybe it's Perryman. Yeah, I think it's Perryman back there at quarterback. First time we've really seen the ball in his hand since he came back in. And
Jai Hicks on the stop, maybe a 1, possibly 2-yard gain right up the gut there on first down. 27-7. Wildcats lead, rolled under 4 minutes to go here in the first half.
And the Wildcats have 3 timeouts, so you'd like a stop here with an opportunity to get the ball back and maybe put one more on the scoreboard before halftime. We do get the ball to start the second half. 5 wide again, going to send a man in motion. They're going to line up his tailback back there, Adams. Perriman's going to be wrestled down way behind the line of scrimmage.
Brian Simmons standing his ground, holding on. Because he's one of those players, Brett, we got a flag down on the side of the field. There's got to be a holding penalty against them on the wide side.
I think we just motioned that's what that call is. It's face mask against us.
Going against us.
My goodness. I don't know if it's 15. Yeah, it's 15. Good Lord. And all the way out here to the 43.
You see that one?
I did not. I mean, it was all the way on the far side, so we were covered up. But usually those personal foul face masks are pretty obvious, so we just were blocked from that one. But it bailed out Smith Station here with 3:10 to go in the first half. They were in danger zone of having to punt that football again. But new set of downs out here to the 43. Greer back in at quarterback. Going to roll to his left. He's hit as he throws it down this side. Intercepted by Corey Milner at the 25. He read that one, laid out for it, and picked it off. Corey Milner, right as Greer took one in the chops from Jai Hicks.
Can't cover this one better either, Brett. You teach secondary players to stay behind the deepest receiver on their side of the field, and this one, Corey's, 3 or 4 yards behind?
Man, he laid out for that pass, or excuse me, it looked like he was the receiver and made a great catch. What a athlete Corey Milner is. You're right, man. I'm telling you.
I may be wrong, but at times you just start saying, man, why in the world did we not see this earlier? Well, got the frame for it. He's just got the mentality for it, and I think a lot of other people are about to see it too, Brett.
Wow, he made that look way too easy. That was not an easy play. Wildcats get it back with 2:57. They're on 25. Gabe Benton going to drop back. He's got him, just waiting for him to break. Down that far side. Did he catch it? No, he juggled it. And he knew he had it. Malcolm Simmons, man.
Pretty good defense, though, Brett. I thought he had him about the 35. The defender kept up with him, running down that sideline. Never really got 2 or 3 yard lead on him, maybe had a 1 yard lead on him, but I love that wheel call
man,
right there, man.
That was a great call.
You know, just trying to keep them off balance, and when you've got a speedster back there in the backfield, you put a lot of pressure on the secondary to keep their eyes on him.
When you give Gabe Benton time to throw the football to these targets, man,
Sure.
it is like taking candy from a baby. I mean, you're showing off tonight the arsenal that this Wildcat offensive unit has. And there's a timeout on the field with 2:48 to go. We'll take an advanced heating and air timeout with them. S&S Discount Tire score, Wildcats 27, Panthers 7. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Adams Health and Rehab in Alexander City helps you get back to life faster. When you need the best rehabilitative care following surgery, a stroke, or heart attack, Adams Health and Rehab offers a comfortable, home-like atmosphere, private suites with phone and flat screen, even a secure Alzheimer's dementia unit, and highly skilled 24-hour nursing care. Adams Health and Rehab is here for you by helping you get back to life. Adams Health and Rehab, 256-329-0847.
You want the best opportunity to be successful in life. You deserve that opportunity. Well, you just happens to be in our motto, central to you, central to your success. Your future is right now. Don't wait. Make your dreams a reality by enrolling at Central Alabama Community College. Register today at cacc.edu.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Grace's Flowers in Alexander City on Hillaby Street has been making people happy for decades. Susie Kelly and her friendly staff continue that same great tradition. Grace's Flowers is a full-service florist for all occasions, funerals, weddings, and other special events. In addition to flowers, Grace's has a great gift selection as well. To send a smile or encouragement, call 234-4238 and Grace's Flowers will deliver. Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street in Alexander City.
Oliver & Treadwell is a full-service law firm. Many television lawyers just represent persons that have been injured in car wrecks. At Oliver & Treadwell, we provide litigation and defense for persons that have been sued. We also represent persons that have been involved in complex business transactions, as well as real property disputes and real estate closings. We're proud to be a sponsor of Benjamin Russell Football and proud to be a part of Tallapoosa County. Thank you.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com today.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dadeville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
The food at Oscar's Cafe makes your mouth water. At Oscar's, enjoy great tasting catfish, or maybe you're just in the mood for one of Oscar's fresh salads. Even kids know the place for a fine meal is Oscar's with a great kids menu. Oscar's also has great tasting burgers full of backyard flavor. So come on out to Oscar's Cafe for great food and homegrown hospitality. We're located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, just before the Blue Creek Bridge. And remember, it's all fun and games till there's only one cheese ball left.
7-7, Wildcats lead it here, 2:48 to go before the halftime. Remember, coming up, it is the Harold Orthodontics halftime show. Wildcats love to punch another one in here. They have it second down and 10 at their own 25 after a acrobatic interception by Corey Milner. Trips to the top, one down here to the bottom. Gabe Benton is your quarterback.
Offsides.
And there's offsides for Smith Station. They showed their hand on a little blitz. So now it'll be 2nd down and 5. Malcolm Simmons will stay in the backfield with Gabe Benton. When I was reeling off targets, I just left out Nuke McKinney, who caught a touchdown in the first quarter. You just forget. There's 5 or 6 guys on the offensive side that are just, all of them are super dynamic players. The most we've ever had together at one time.
Numbers-wise, yes.
Shotgun snap. Gabe going to get it out there. Corey Milner broke a tackle. Still on his feet. Picks up the first down across the 35 up to the 36. So Corey Milner getting it done on both sides of the football.
Good physical run right there, though. That one should have been a 5 or 6 yard gain that he turns into a 12-yard gain. And there's plenty of time left here on the clock. Wildcats with all 3 timeouts left.
Not in a hurry.
2:28 to go here in the first half, leading 27-7.
New first down up here to the 36. Going to hand it off over here. Malcolm going to turn the corner. Got one block. Got another 40, 45 midfield, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Malcolm Simmons. Human highlight reel. Malcolm Simmons in the end zone. Just took it around the right side. And the rest is history.
Buddy, you know you can run when you've got 4 or 5 secondary players for a 7A squad with an angle on you, and they are losing ground. I remember the old film was Bo Jackson coming around the left end,
right.
You remember, and him just leaving secondary players that had angles on him. And Malcolm right there, they had great angles to get over there to him and couldn't. 2 touchdowns here in the first half for Malcolm Simmons, and what a great run around right in there.
70 yards for Malcolm Simmons on that run. It's 33-7. Wildcats have blown this one open. And it is a different guy every time. There's the snap. The kick is blocked. Kick blocked, 33-7. Wildcats have taken control of this football game. There's a penalty flag on the field.
We had movement.
Yeah, I think we
weren't set.
Right. And our coaches were a little bit
the snaps
perturbed there.
The snaps are there, and Ty's getting the ball down, Brett, cleanly.
Right.
That's something in the offensive line and coming up the middle, isn't it?
Yeah. I think they're going to go back and look at that, and Coach Grider going over there to get an explanation from a couple of guys on what in the heck just happened. But 33-7, Wildcats have scored 33 unanswered points. Look, I go back, a 70-yard touchdown run.
Just playmakers. Hey, that was the impressive thing about Homewood last week, though, Brett. We didn't hit any big plays on them. The one big play, they kept everything kind of in front.
They conceded the underneath stuff to get beat.
And, I thought Central Clay did a really good job against us with that, too. We were able to
I think they got in it too late. I think Clay got beat early, and they conceded a little bit.
Really just after that first touchdown.
Well, but then we were able to move the football down methodically and punch it in, though. That was the difference.
But it's kind of nice to know that the way that you beat us is throwing 2 or 3 safeties back there 15 yards.
Line drive kick.
Makes everything a little easier, Brett.
Right, no doubt about it. Runs it out here to the 30. Look, we got 3 timeouts left. We scored so fast as 2:02 on the clock.
I don't know if you know this or not, but that team we cheer for tomorrow, they don't have this luxury.
No. Let's not bring that up. We don't have to talk about that. We're having a good time here tonight. 33-7. 2:02 to go here in the first half. I'd like to know what the record is for points and a half by the Wildcats. Greer going to drop back to pass. A little wheel route, out of the backfield is overthrown and incomplete.
Starting to get a little pressure back there on the quarterback. Zy Owens, your defensive tackle, getting back there off the snap of the football and almost making a good play. And forcing that quick pass on the short side of the field. They have seen their receiver back in the ball game, Brett. So, I'm glad to see that kid. He's a special talent down here at slot and was only out a little bit, probably just wind knocked out of him.
Yeah. He was hurting there for a while. But
we thought it was more.
Yeah, I'm glad to see him back. 2nd and 10. 1:57 to go here in the first half. Here comes a blitz, and Greer going to pull it and keep it around the right side, and not much.
Yeah, really good job by Christopher Wyckoff, I thought. Just containing. He didn't make the stop, Brett, but sometimes at corner you don't necessarily have to be the one to make the actual tackle.
Yeah.
But if you can keep them from hitting the sideline, you've won your battle. And Wyckoff does that, contains, cuts it back inside. I think Brian Simmons credited with the stop out there, minute 32.
I thought we probably would have called a timeout.
Yeah, I'm
right
wondering maybe why not, other than we're going to have a chance to get the football back pretty quick anyway.
Yeah, I think so. Got to get a stop here, and he will burn one. 1:20 to go, snap there. Oh, my goodness, what a hit in the backfield.
D. Woods.
He was absolutely decapitated back here at the 30. There's a clothesline tackle, as you said, by D. Woods. And the Wildcats burn a timeout with a minute and 13. I mean, he hit Greer, and he went immediately to the ground.
He reminds me so much of a player that graduated high school with me named Deion Daniels.
Oh, yes.
And looks like
he
Deion
has the
same fire about him out there on the field. Plays with a lot of passion, and I always thought a lot of Deion. I thought he was a great player, and D. Woods is that kind of player out here for us. At defensive end, 5'10", about 210 pounds, Brett. Plenty of size for a high school end.
Well, he brings a load, too, and he's fast and really lays the lumber, man. Wildcats burn that time out here. We'll keep it here at 1:13 to go here in the first half. Wildcats wanting to put another score on the board. They'll send Ty Williams back to receive this punt. Now, their punter has struggled tonight. He's not had the best efforts.
This is Joseph Dean with Alabama Funeral Homes. As many of you are aware, we had a fire that significantly damaged our facilities. We were in the process of getting those rebuilt. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused the families that we serve. I want you to know that we are capable of handling all of your needs at Frederick Dean Funeral Home of Opelika, which will be servicing Alabama Funeral Homes families. We can be reached at our same number, 256-896-4502, or by email at joseph@alabamafuneralhomes.com.
So, you finally got the boat, ATV, or side-by-side of your dreams, huh? But make it yours with marine-grade audio that'll provide crisp, high-quality sound that's loud enough to be heard, whether you're cruising on the lake or hitting a mud hole. Come see Steve at the Car Stereo Shop in Auburn, so you'll be ready to crank up the volume. Whoa, but wait, you don't have to pull out of the water and trailer it to Auburn. The Car Stereo Shop can handle all of your work at any one of the Lake Martin marinas.
I'm attorney Dane Sharp. Here at my office, we want to be different than the big city billboard lawyers. We want to give your case the personal attention that it deserves. We handle auto accidents, tractor-trailer accidents, and other cases where our clients have been injured and need personal legal attention. To me and my staff, you will not just be another number on the case file, and we will return your phone calls. So if you've been injured, give me a call today or visit us on our website.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, I'm Scott Blake.
I'm Angie Richardson, and we are the loan team here at Movement Mortgage.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer or you've gone through the process before,
our mission is to help you move forward with the purchase of your future plans. Call me at 256-397-2771.
or call me at 256-794-1003.
Scott Blake, NMLS number 527945. Angie Richardson, NMLS number 216556. Movement Mortgage supports equal housing opportunity, NMLS number 39179. For licensing information, please visit NMLSConsumerAccess.org.
At Russell Medical, we're proud of our exceptional nurses, like Nurse Brandy Worthy. Brandy represents the selfless, compassionate clinical leader patients expect and coworkers admire. Brandy was recently honored with the Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence for her high standards, sound judgment, and caring manner. Her passion for her profession inspires us all.
Being a nurse is not just what you do, it's who you are. I'm proud to be a part of the nursing team at Russell Medical. We are the link between all hospital services, providing you with exceptional, personalized care.
SCAG,
the toughest name in lawnmowers. Unmatched quality and performance for over 3 decades. The clear choice, the best mower money can buy for work or at home. Top lawn care professionals and discerning homeowners know that Skag means productivity and reliability. Every Skag mower is proudly built right here in the USA. Don't settle for anything less than simply the best. Skag.
Satterfield Outdoor Living on Highway 280 in Alex City.
Get ready to walk on the wild side at Sure Shot Outdoors. Hunting season is finally here, and it's time to stock up on everything you need this year. With a great selection of hunting rifles and shotguns, Sure Shot Outdoors is ready to get you prepared for the season. We offer everything from feeders to climbing stands and sportsman condos. Plus, we have a wide variety of Browning chairs and a full line of apparel to get you ready for the hunt. Visit us on Highway 280 in Alexander City today.
This is a team that beat Prattville a couple weeks ago. I just want to remind everybody that Prattville turned around and beat Opelika last week.
Struggles the adjective you used.
Very much so. We'll see
sure
what's able to happen here. We bring pressure. He got a better one off. He heard me. He's going to take a roll.
No.
Ty's going to scoop it up. Stiff arm, and they're going to drive him down back here to 30. That was a more safe deal. He was running with the football and able to pick it up like a shortstop does and had some momentum rather than trying to go up and back, trying to make a decision. He made a decision. He was going to grab it.
Still a little nervous after last week.
That's right, but Ty, pretty sure-handed, grabbed it, got it up here to the 33.
Plenty of time, Brett.
Oh, yeah, 1 minute to go, 2 timeouts in the pocket.
Explosive receivers all over the field.
It didn't take but about 10 or 15 seconds to score.
Love this bottom side of the field matchup with McKinney.
Shotgun snap. Gabe going to drop back, and he's going to go down this side. Boy, world-class speed. Did he get him?
Oh,
no, he just overthrew him. And, I mean, Newt dusted his defender. I mean, he pulled away from him. Gabe just with his hands on his hips going, my goodness. He threw it out there. When you got a guy as fast as Duke McKinney, one of the fastest kids in the whole state.
You got to throw it somewhere to get it past him.
You just threw this one across the county line if you overthrew him.
Little hitch and go, Brett. Had him.
Wow,
too,
he did. You read it. 2nd down and 10. Here we go again. Going to turn around, hand it off over here to Malik. Make a good play. Cut 40-45 up here to the 48-yard line. Good run by Malik Maddox. Picked up about 13 or 14 yards.
Stop the clock to move the chains. Ball's out to the Wildcat 47. Offensive lineman got to get set. Okay.
You're going to go ahead and just spin one of those 2 that we got left. And, boy, when it's rolling downhill, it looks good and it's fun. Right now it's rolling downhill for the Wildcats. 33-7. We're ahead. Especially with Malcolm back there. I mean, look, he can probably turn the corner and pick it up over there, even though they have the angle. He's just going to punt it.
Perfect kick.
It's going to be a little rugby-style kick. It's going to hit it to 11. Roll down inside the 5. So Malcolm Simmons can do it all. 23 seconds to go here in the first half. Wildcats all over Smith Station here. 33-7, and got down 7-0. Been all Wildcats since.
One of the best punters in the state.
Oh, no doubt.
You think he's averaging 45 yards a kick?
I think so.
I don't think that's a push to say that. And as good a punter as we've had around here since Richie Rhodes.
Right.
And he, by the way, is a Hall of Famer at his college. So
yeah, that's pretty good.
That worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it did. Handoff up the middle. Yeah, handoff up the middle. Just going to run the clock out, I believe. By the way, Wildcat offensive line.
Great in the first half.
Outstanding in the first half. They try to snap one more time. They do with 2 seconds.
To run the football.
We'll hand it off and gang tackle. And the Wildcats going to sprint to the locker room up 33-7, and I don't blame them. Good first half by our Wildcats. We'll take a break. We come back. Harold Orthodontics halftime show coming up. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Welcome to Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned and operated Shell station located at Highway 280 and Airport Drive. Fill up with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gasoline and get the best total engine protection you can get, period. Stop by anytime, day or night, open 24/7, and check out the great specials on all your favorite convenience store items. Keep that car clean with a touch-free car wash where your 6 wash is always free. Also, be sure to use your FRN and Winn-Dixie reward card and save on all of your gasoline purchases.
Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center provides optimum care for the whole person. Dr. Dimo Popov specializes in the prevention and diagnosis of high blood pressure, kidney disease, diabetes, and acute and chronic conditions. Our weight loss clinic offers lipo shots and a guide to healthy weight loss. Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center, where lifestyle changes are made.
Hey, this is Doug Roberts, long-term resident of Alexander City. I sold my house with Century 21 Lake Area Realty because all my life I had heard that to sell a house you need 3 things: location, location, location. I found out there's actually 4. You need location, 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 and Rhonda Gaskins at Century 21 Lake Area Realty to sell your house fast.
Call me today and let me go to work for you. 256-749-3644.
Morris Haynes Law Firm in Alex City has had a fantastic 2022. Morris Haynes has settled cases totaling over $7 million and has tried cases in 5 different counties from Mobile to Etowah, where Alabama juries have awarded over $5 million. If you, a family member, or a friend is harmed by the wrongdoing of another, please consider giving Morris Haynes a call, 256-329-2000.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Let Riverbank and Trust open doors for you. Whether you're purchasing land, a lot by the lake, or building or buying a home, begin with Tallapoosa County's loan experts. They'll guide you through the entire process, providing local decision-making, prompt responses, and the best real estate loan solutions for your unique needs. And in most cases, Riverbank and Trust can close your loan in 30 days or less, and they'll walk by your side every step of the way. It's all just part of the Riverbank and Trust difference. We invite you to experience it for yourself.
Life's too short for bad appliances. Let Tapley Appliance Center in Alex City give you the long-term relationship you need in your next appliance purchase. Tapley sells only the best brands like Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Amana, and Maytag. And with Tapley, you get better selection, quality, and warranties, as well as professional delivery and installation. Tapley knows you're going to be happy long-term because our brands are built for the long run. Tapley Appliance off Cherokee Road in Alex City. Call 256-329-9762 for superior selection, value, and service.
Top Gun 1, this is Tower. Termite swarm season is here. Time to lock and load. Top Gun 1, over.
Tower, this is Top Gun 1. I'm arming my state-of-the-art termite tech device that uses sonar technology to find termites in your home without going into your walls or floors.
Roger that, Top Gun 1. You are clear to engage.
For bond or service, call Top Gun Pest Control at 256-234-7375. With over 20 years of combined experience, our team can eliminate all pests from your home. Top Gun Pest Control, because we feel the tug to kill some bugs.
It's hot outside, but the deals at Tallahassee Power and Equipment are hotter. Save hundreds off your zero-turn or riding mower today. Visit us at Tallahassee Power and Equipment and save up to $600 off MSRP on your new Husqvarna zero-turn while supplies last. Husqvarna offers quality and performance and is backed by a 5-year warranty. Financing available with approved credit. Visit TallahasseePower.com or drop by the store on Highway 14 in Tallahassee and follow us on Facebook. Let us get you in the right mower at the right price today.
Welcome to Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned and operated Shell station located at Highway 280 and Airport Drive. Fill up with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gasoline and get the best total engine protection you can get, period. Stop by anytime, day or night, open 24/7, and check out the great specials on all your favorite convenience store items. Keep that car clean with a touch-free car wash where your 6 wash is always free. Also, be sure to use your FRN and Winn-Dixie reward card and save on all of your gasoline purchases.
Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center provides optimum care for the whole person. Dr. Dimo Popov specializes in the prevention and diagnosis of high blood pressure, kidney disease, diabetes, and acute and chronic conditions. Our weight loss clinic offers lipo shots and a guide to healthy weight loss. Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center, where lifestyle changes are made.
Hey, this is Doug Roberts, long-term resident of Alexander City. I sold my house with Century 21 Lake Area Realty because all my life I had heard that to sell a house, you need three things: location, location, location. I found out there's actually four. You need location, 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 and Rhonda Gaskins at Century 21 Lake Area Realty to sell your house fast.
Call me today and let me go to work for you. 256-749-3644.
Morris Haynes Law Firm in Alex City has had a fantastic 2022. Morris Haynes has settled cases totaling over $7 million and has tried cases in 5 different counties from Mobile to Etowah, where Alabama juries have awarded over $5 million. If you, a family member, or a friend is harmed by the wrongdoing of another, please consider giving Morris Haynes a call, 256-329-2000.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Let Riverbank and Trust open doors for you. Whether you're purchasing land, a lot by the lake, or building or buying a home, begin with Tallapoosa County's loan experts. They'll guide you through the entire process, providing local decision-making, prompt responses, and the best real estate loan solutions for your unique needs. And in most cases, Riverbank and Trust can close your loan in 30 days or less, and they'll walk by your side every step of the way. It's all just part of the Riverbank and Trust difference. We invite you to experience it for yourself.
The all-new R Cafe in Rockford is open and the place for true Southern-style cooking. Open Tuesday through Saturday in downtown Rockford on US 231. The R Cafe serves up true Southern cooking with a meat and 3 for lunch. And on Friday and Saturday, get the best dinners in the area with fresh from the garden vegetables. Gulf-style scallops and shrimp, and Bayou-style alligator. Central Alabama's new place for Southern-style cooking with a down-home atmosphere. That's the all-new R Cafe in downtown Rockford.
Hey, honey, it's Mom. Just wanted to call and check in, see how everything's going. You'll probably say not to worry. Everything is great. But we miss you. I'll call you back later.
Everything's great. I love it here.
Why is Sarah Automotive Group on Highway 280 in Sylacauga the place for the best deals on your new ride? 3 compelling reasons. 1. With 3 full new car dealers on one lot, you get the best in comparison and incentives on Fords, Hondas, and Nissans. Unmatched selection. 2. Sarah pays over market value for your trade to maintain East Central Alabama's best pre-owned vehicle selection and sale. And 3. The Sarah Automotive price won't be beat and delivers lower payments and huge value on your next buy. Shop online or on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
Now, you don't want to count your chickens before they hatch, but, you know, on the way to a 4-1 start here on the season.
You know, you said something as well. The offensive line played as good a football game as I've seen in maybe 3 years in the first half.
Yeah,
there,
I mean,
Brett. They really only one mental breakdown that I saw there in the first half. Physically pushed them around. We ran in through the football extremely well.
Second half kickoff, Smith Station, big-time kick down to the 2, maybe the 1. Ty goes back and gets it. Going to bring it out 15, 20, 25, 30 down this near side. Tripped
tackle.
up right there at the 30-yard line by number 2, Braxton White, and that was your Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoors second half kickoff. The third quarter brought to you by Security Pest Control, the best against pests. Call on Security Pest Control. Ty is a north-south runner. He gets that football at the 1, brings it out to around the 30-yard line, was 1 shoestring tackle away from gaining probably 10 to 15 more yards down this near sideline, but sets the Wildcats up good field position at the 30. Gabe Benton will be in the pistol formation. Malcolm Simmons lines up behind him, ball in this near hash, takes a snap, going to turn around, hand it to Malcolm. Just going to turn the corner left side, looks for a block. 35-40, and ball was knocked out of his hands. He had picked up a first down, and, boy, he took a shot, and the ball comes out. Smith Station grabs it.
Yeah, about a 12, 13-yard gain would have taken him to 100 yards on the night. But
he took a pretty good hit there.
Coughs that one up, and Smith Station getting exactly what they need. And, this is what we saw last year, Brett. We had a good run on them to start the football game, and we slowed up and didn't play as well there in the second half and gave them a chance to get back in it. I hope we don't do that tonight.
Yeah, like I said, don't want to count your chickens before they hatch, so got to come out here and play like it's 0-0. Here comes Greer, going to swing it out, and Pearman's knee on the ground as he tried to make a move, kind of lost his balance. And that's actually going to cost Smith Station a yard. This will be second down and 11 coming up back here at the 43.
The first 6 plays of the ball game went to him?
Absolutely.
He goes down. We think it was, probably the breath knocked out of him going after a long reception down this right sideline, Brett. And since then, haven't seen a lot out of him, knock on wood.
Here we go around the right side, handoff over here. And Wildcat's going to tackle, and that's going to be a face mask or behind the back horse collar.
Good effort.
Yeah, but that's going to give them 15.
Great job of running to the football, but
golly, man.
Second 15-yard penalty with face mask here in the ball game.
That's going to bail them out because that was going to be another loss on the play.
And we bailed them out earlier.
We did.
Deep down on their side of the field.
This moves it down to the 29, so they're in good shape here. Hey, look, 33-7. They get in the end zone here. You gotta keep your nose to the grind. Again, this is the team we let back in the game and actually took the lead on us last year. We had to come back and score at the very end to win it. Handoff tripped up as he makes a move back to the right. And they're starting to use Emmanuel Adams a little bit more here in the second half, the tailback.
Had that one blocked well, Brett. He doesn't trip up. He's into our secondary.
They've had their moments running the football tonight. I know they only have 7 points.
Quarterback's been good back there running.
He has. Greer's had a decent night running the football. Second down and 9. Going to drop back, swing it out. This ball's tipped and incomplete. Just trying to swing it out there to Emmanuel Adams in the backfield.
Caden Hyde playing one of his best football games so far of the season. I thought he played extremely well at Central Clay as well. But this time reads that swing pass out of the backfield, goes up quick, and knocks it down, Brett. And he's been very active out there on special teams and on the defensive side of the ball.
Speaking of a local score, Central Clay in a dogfight with Alexandria, it's 7-0 in the third quarter.
That's 2 good football teams.
Yep.
Year in and year out, Alexandria puts a good product out there on the field.
Yeah, Clay Central up in that one, 7-0. Here's Greer going to drop back on third down. What a hit! And that's Pearman taking a shot.
Man, I'm telling you, he's
from
good.
Corey Milner and dislodging the football. And Pearman, who suffered some type of, he's feeling it again. Man, he took one right to the ribs.
That's the second one this year. If you remember, running back for Central Clay, who's put on Terry Heflin, who's put on a show since then.
He took a shot.
Corey hit him in that football game and just took every breath out of him he could have had.
Pearman's gone. He's out again. Boy, that was a body shot if there ever was one. Fourth down, Greer going to drop back and going to shoot it to the end zone. Incomplete. They're going to get pass interference.
Just never turned his head to look for the football. Knocked it away. I don't like the call, but I understand the call. You've got to turn your head and play the football.
I knew it was coming. I saw it the whole way. Just a lot of hand fighting going down that sideline. And as you said, turned around at the last minute, but
no, I don't think he ever turned. I think he put the left arm out there, and actually the ball hit him in the left arm, and he's in perfect position. Christopher Wyckoff, I mean, you can't cover this one any better if he turns his head and finds the football, but he maybe has a right hand holding on slightly, but he's in a good spot there, and he doesn't give up a huge play, but it is a first down.
Yeah, first down inside the 15 at the 14. Going to hand off to Adams. He spins down.
Great
maybe
play.
A yard or 2 there in the middle.
Brian Simmons coming on a backside blitz, reads that give to the running back, makes the stop after a 2-yard gain, 9:40 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats fumble the football on the first play of the second half after a 13-yard run by Malcolm Simmons. Gives it back to Smith Station, and they've quickly moved the football down inside the 15 down to the 13-yard line. Second down and 8 from there.
Aided by 2 big penalties. Greer in the shotgun takes a snap, looks over the middle, and they're going to roll out to the right.
That's a terrible hold from the back.
And they're going to complete a pass down there outside of the
not kind of a hold. We're talking like
line.
a full-blooded mugging on the backside here. And I know that it's rolling the pocket to the right, so maybe the eyes. The only way that I can see that this one's not called the eyes. Not looking back there, but
it'll be 3rd down and 3 coming up.
Do you not see it?
I was watching the far side, so I did not.
You and all the officials.
Yep, they were looking where I was, unfortunately. I did not. You caught it. Need you down there. Handoff up the middle.
I think it's a first
think
down.
He's got it. Yep, inside the 3. So be 1st and goal, Smith Station. So they're able to recover a turnover here to start the second half. Now they have it 1st and goal to 3.
Not what you want to see to start the second half, because
there's Greer going to pull it, and he's going to walk in the end zone on the quarterback. Keep around the right side, and Smith Station, very similar to last year, come out of the gate, score touchdown.
This is Joseph Dean with Alabama Funeral Homes. As many of you are aware, we had a fire that significantly damaged our facilities. We were in the process of getting those rebuilt. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused the families that we serve. I want you to know that we are capable of handling all of your needs at Frederick Dean Funeral Home of Opelika, which will be servicing Alabama Funeral Homes families. We can be reached at our same number, 256-896-4502, or by email at joseph@alabamafuneralhomes.com.
The food at Oscar's Cafe makes your mouth water. At Oscar's, enjoy great tasting catfish, or maybe you're just in the mood for one of Oscar's fresh salads. Even kids know the place for a fine meal is Oscar's, with a great kids menu. Oscar's also has great tasting burgers full of backyard flavor. So come on out to Oscar's Cafe for great food and homegrown hospitality. We're located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, just before the Blue Creek Bridge. And remember, it's all fun and games till there's only one cheese ball left.
So, you finally got the boat, ATV, or side-by-side of your dreams, huh? But make it yours with marine-grade audio that'll provide crisp, high-quality sound that's loud enough to be heard, whether you're cruising on the lake or hitting a mud hole. Come see Steve at the Car Stereo Shop in Auburn, so you'll be ready to crank up the volume. Whoa, but wait, you don't have to pull out of the water and trailer it to Auburn. The Car Stereo Shop can handle all of your work at any one of the Lake Martin marinas.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, I'm Scott Blake.
I'm Angie Richardson, and we are the loan team here at Movement Mortgage.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer or you've gone through the process before,
Our mission is to help you move forward with the purchase of your future plans. Call me at 256-397-2771.
or call me at 256-794-1003.
Scott Blake, NMLS number 527945. Angie Richardson, NMLS number 216556. Movement Mortgage supports equal housing opportunity, NMLS number 39179. For licensing information, please visit NMLSConsumerAccess.org.
At Russell Medical, we're proud of our exceptional nurses, like Nurse Brandy Worthy. Brandy represents the selfless, compassionate clinical leader patients expect and coworkers admire. Brandy was recently honored with the Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence for her high standards, sound judgment, and caring manner. Her passion for her profession inspires us all.
Being a nurse is not just what you do, it's who you are. I'm proud to be a part of the nursing team at Russell Medical. We are the link between all hospital services, providing you with exceptional, personalized care.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Hey, honey, it's Mom. Just wanted to call and check in, see how everything's going. You'll probably say not to worry. Everything is great. But we miss you. I'll call you back later.
Mom, everything's great. I love it here.
Why is Sarah Automotive Group on Highway 280 in Sylacauga the place for the best deals on your new ride? 3 compelling reasons. 1. With 3 full new car dealers on one lot, you get the best in comparison and incentives on Fords, Hondas, and Nissans. Unmatched selection. 2. Sarah pays over market value for your trade to maintain East Central Alabama's best pre-owned vehicle selection and sale. And 3. The Sarah Automotive price won't be beat and delivers lower payments and huge value on your next buy. Shop online or on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
You know, staying focused, and again, a turnover leads to a touchdown. That happened twice to us last week. Homewood turned in 14 points on turnovers against us last week. Extra point snap, the place, the kick is up. It's good, and it is 33-14 now. With 8:26 to go in the third, there's a lot of football left to play here at the Sportplex. Wildcats lead it. That is your S&S Discount Tire score.
The big thing wanting to play a complete game. And,
right. Well, and look, credit Smith Station. They made a good play on Malcolm Simmons. It wasn't like some careless error that you turned the ball over. I mean, he had a 13, 14-yard run where a guy comes up and just puts a headgear on the ball and knocks it out. That happens sometimes. Starting to see the dew settle on the field here. It's a cool night, the coolest night that we've had probably this year. And
least amount of cramps that I've seen, knock on wood, so far this year too.
Absolutely. Kind of felt like it would be tonight. It's not humid at all. Smith Station will kick right to left here. 8:26 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats still in command, 33-14. Got to get an offensive drive going here. This kickoff is going to go out of the end zone barely. Goes right inside the pylon.
Yeah, perfect kick.
And non-returnable for us. So the Wildcats will start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Clear nobody's going to kick it to Malcolm this year on a kickoff.
That's probably the smartest move in the world by whoever is across the way.
But it's worked out pretty well for Ty. He's been extremely close to breaking several.
And Ty's a dynamic kick return guy. He's a guy that really kind of embraces that role and kind of works at it and really makes and is able to read lanes in the kicking game rather than just taking it and just running up the field. There's another high snap. Gabe's able to corral it. Rolls out.
Got him.
To his right. Going to dump it down. Here's got his man. 40. 45 midfield. 40. Tripped up. Nuke McKinney down here at the 35-yard line.
Sedarian was.
Yeah, Sedarian saying, hey, look.
Yeah, he was 40 yards behind the play.
He's like, did you see me?
Still a great play by Gabe Benton. Gabe just never saw him back there behind the defense. Looking for the out pattern to Chris Foster. Great job by Gabe just to bring the snap in, Brett.
Well, I think that's another thing. You know, he grabbed that snap and was able to keep his composure. He probably sees Sedarian right out of the gate if he's able to handle that one cleanly. He gets it down to the 35. You know they're going to rag Nuke McKinney about getting tripped up from behind, right?
Maybe the first time and the last.
Here's a personal foul, roughing the passer. So Gabe Benton was hit as he threw the football, so they'll tack 15 more on. And the ball's down inside the 20 at the 18.
So get these snaps cleaned up, Brett.
That's a couple of those tonight.
Yeah, I haven't seen that at all so far this year. Really been clean up to this point.
1st and 10. That's a good snap right here. Gabe's going to drop back. He's going to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown, Wildcats! Gabe stood in the pocket and took a shot and got up there, delivered a beautiful pass into the corner of the end zone for the Wildcat touchdown, Chris Foster.
No, that's actually Corey Miller brings that one in. Chris Foster runs a crossing pattern, buddy. He is wide open. This is a flag pattern by Corey Milliner, a well-thrown football by the junior quarterback, puts this one high, points it up to the top, and Corey with his
Corey's just getting it done on both sides of the ball.
Makes a play on it. Just his second reception. He's also got an interception, and this one might sneak through.
It did. Boy, I'm talking about it barely had enough gas to get over the upright, but it counts. 40-14. Wildcats come right back and answer. 80-yard touchdown drive there. Compliments of Patterson Truck Parts, that drive recap. Another long drive there, aided by some big plays there. A big throw and catch to Nuke McKinney to set it up down inside Smith Station territory, and then another beautifully thrown pass by Gabe Benton into the corner to Corey Milner. Let's say this, Gabe took one in the chops twice on those passes. He stood in there. The first one was on the run, kind of to the right, took a shot after he delivered the ball. But that one, he stood tall, had pressure coming right up the middle, but stood in there long enough to allow Corey to make the break, and then he just made the perfect throw and let him go up and get it.
Good opportunity here to say hello back at home now, our good friend Wes Coleman.
Yeah, we did that just a little bit ago. Shannon and I
missed it, and I'm glad, so I'm going to add my little 2 cents worth in. What a recovery for our good friend Wes Coleman. Look forward to having him back up here in the booth with us as soon as possible. Prayers still out there for you, my friend.
Kick off to the 25, going to bring it up the near sideline, 30-35 to the 40. So a good return that time by Smith Station, actually going to put him down around the 41-yard line. 7:41 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats up 40-14 on the Panthers. Defense has played well tonight. You know, they gave up that first drive, and it was like knife through butter, but they settled down and really didn't give up much after that, and gave up that first drive here to start the second half, and so they'll have their opportunity again now. Back on defense, Smith Station with a football. Bunch set to the top, ball on the near hash, low snap, and he's just going to fall on it. Brian Simmons was all over him. He had no chance to do anything with that low snap but fall on it, so another negative play for Smith Station.
We'll take those on first down, Brett. Changes the whole dynamic of a drive and the way you're going to set up what you're doing. You know, the quarterback, to me, is maybe better with his legs than he is throwing the football around. He's decent throwing it around, but Brett, he's pretty good running the football. And when you put him on 2nd and 15, you pretty much know what they're about to do here.
Perriman went out again on that last drive. Handoff in the backfield. He tackled both guys, and a penalty flag goes down. I'm not sure if this is another face mask, but, man, you talking about having a defender read both guys and made the play on both. This is going to be unfortunate if – man, that is a tough break for us. We made a good play in the backfield. It's going to be another 15-yarder. Golly, man. Another face mask. We were back there in the backfield and made that play, and I think it was so blown up. Just happened to grab him and pull him down by his face mask. Tough break.
I can't add anything to that, Brett.
Yeah, nothing to add. 2nd down and 4. Greer over the middle. That pass was knocked away by Corey Milner, and he's
good.
Made a phenomenal play on that football at the corner position.
That is so hard to do. And you got to have arms like his,
well,
which
I was
are abnormally long.
You just took the words out of my mouth. He's got an advantage that a lot don't.
But it's the reason I think he's a pro at that position. Right. I think he is a super receiver, but I think he is exceptional over here at corner if he decides that
and
this
physical,
is what he
and physical at that position.
Has embraced it, man.
3rd and 4. Here comes Brian Simmons off the edge. Greer's going to dump it out. Juggled it, caught it. What a catch over there midfield and runs out of bounds. Man, that was a juggling act if you've ever seen one. Was able to reel it in because we didn't have any defenders on that side of the field. Able to get downfield, pick up a first down.
Probably a safety matching up with him and didn't read the back out of the backfield, but a great one-handed grab and another first down. And
we were all over Greer.
We've still bailed them out as many times as they've made plays themselves here in this football game to put the 14 points on the board that they have. Wildcats still lead 40-14.
Tough penalties, but hustle penalties. Greer going to deliver it out of the backfield, got him, midfield.
Good tackle.
And then a breakdown by Ty Williams, and then finished off from behind by Caden Hyde. Up here at the 45, so a minimal gain of about 3 yards.
Still a great tackle by Ty Williams. You're going to hit an out pattern. He's the backside safety here. Comes all the way across the field, squares him up, puts a headgear in the chest, gets him down. 2nd down, they'll call it 6 on the board. We'll roll under 6 minutes to go here in the third. Wildcats lead 40-14. Ball is moved down to the Wildcat 44.
Yeah, going back to those penalties, Randy, I know we've had 3 face masks, but all 3 of them have been negative plays defensively. We've been in the backfield and just tough breaks. Brian Simmons coming off that edge again. Pass is tipped, intercepted, and then dropped. I believe that was Inslee Goggins with a shot at it off the deflection. Just couldn't get underneath it. .5:51 to go here in the third quarter, and the Wildcats lead at 40-14. That's your S&S Discount Tire score. Trips to the top, one down here to the bottom. Wildcats showing that blitz, going to back out. Greer going to turn to the sideline and look for another play here with 3rd down and 6 upcoming. Simmons still coming off this edge. Greer steps up in the pocket. He's got a wide open receiver at the 35 across the 30. Then picked up and slammed down here at the 28-yard line. But nevertheless, Inslee Goggins, and there's a penalty flag comes in late, and I think they're going to get Smith Station for unsportsmanlike conduct. That play was a 1st down across the 30, but I think Smith Station's going to be called for an unsportsmanlike conduct because their coach is
it's on us.
Calling on us. The way that came in late, it looked like maybe somebody was jawing. The play had been dead 3 or 4 seconds.
Hit him too hard. I mean, that's what's happening.
Surely they didn't call that on the tackle.
Oh, yeah, they called him. Yeah, this has become.
Man, that's unbelievable.
This game that we love has become about as sissy of a sport as you could possibly put with pads out there. I mean, all he did is pick him up.
I mean,
he picked him
up.
There
was nothing malicious about that play at all.
What do you want him to do? Sit there and just rub around with him for about a minute?
1st down and 10 at the 15. Under pressure. Throws in the end zone. What a high point catch and a touchdown in the end zone.
Nice post pattern, a perfectly thrown football by the quarterback to high point that one. Receiver goes up and brings it down, man. He throws a very catchable ball, doesn't he, Brett? I'm impressed with him. Overall, he can do a lot of things. He can run the football, and he doesn't have that extremely strong arm. But
well, he brought them back last year. I'm going to tell you, man. And he did it. He was the one that led the charge. And, they've come back and scored 2 touchdowns here in the third quarter now. Again, there's some tough situations there we've had go against us here on this drive. I don't agree with that last call on any level at all.
No, I don't either.
I mean, that play had been over for so long. I thought somebody from behind said something, and they threw a flag because it wasn't even near where the tackle was made. The flag came from way back here. But nevertheless, 40-21. Hey, you better keep the pedal to the metal out here is all I can tell you. No rest for the weary. Wildcat offense about to get the football back. Maybe a 54-point night tonight for the Wildcats before this one's all said and done, or like to at least see that. Smith Station still hanging on, down 19. With a lot of football left to play. 40-21, 5:16 to go here in the third. Smith Station to kick off again. Another big kick. Down the middle of the field. Malcolm's going to get this one at the 5. Let's see what happens. 10, 15, 20, 25. Tackle up here at the 30. Another penalty flag comes flying in. This will probably be a block in the back. Here comes, there's a hold, and here comes the flurry of penalties that we've been so used to seeing the last 2 or 3 weeks. Basically penalty-free for a half, and all of a sudden now they're yellow hankies all over the field. 40-21, 5:08 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats will take over at their own 15. You don't want to get in a situation to where you're putting yourself in bad situations behind the chains. Hopefully no more turnovers tonight. Trips to the top, one down here to the bottom. Ball on the near hash, moving left to right. Gabe Benton in the pistol formation. Going to turn around and hand it to Malik. Malik up to the 15, up to the 17, possibly the 18-yard line. So a good hard run by Malik Maddox. Picked up about 3.5, maybe close to 4 there on that run.
Rolling that clock, under 5 minutes to go here in the third. And I'm with you, Brett. It is a 19-point Wildcat lead, but it is one of those situations where you feel like they're finding something in the secondary that they like. Love this matchup in the bottom side. And we got
hand off to Maddox right up there across the 20 and going to be driven back. So looking at third down coming up for this offense. With 4:27 to go in the third, and telling you, it's got a little bit of that feel from last year to it. You don't want to give them any more momentum. They're looking for a 3-and-out right here and a punt. 7A Smith Station down to our Wildcats 40-21. Wildcats faced with a 3rd and 4. Here comes a blitz. We bobble the snap. Gabe dropped it, and there's a turnover. This is exactly what I was talking about. They got the ball at the 15-yard line.
Well, the snaps have been a problem all night long. It's got to be fixed.
And he hurried because he saw that blitzer coming, and Gabe knew he was about to take a hit, dropped the football, and they recovered it. So here's a penalty flag coming in. It's a sideline warning against us. And Coach Grider is not happy at all with something down here, and he gave the near side official an earful. But this is what I was talking about. It's got a feel of that game last year. Credit Smith Station. They have come out, caused 2 turnovers, scored twice already in the third. They are set up in perfect position here at the Wildcat 16-yard line. Greer in the shotgun formation, trips to the top, one down here to the bottom. They're looking to cut this thing to a 2-score game with still almost 4 minutes to go here in the third. Greer in the shotgun, takes a snap, going to drop back, just going to take off and run. Ball's out. Nope, no, it wasn't. Sorry, I saw something kind of shoot to the side, but I think it was just Greer diving across to the 15. So only picked up about 2. It brings up 2nd down.
Zy Owens credited with that stop in the middle part of the front, and Greer couldn't find anything downfield. Really good job back in the secondary of covering up. I was wondering if Perryman was coming back in the ball game, Brett, and he is. He missed that play there.
Yeah. He's battled some issues here, taking a couple of hard shots tonight. Only give him a yard. 2nd down and 9 at the 15. Greer, shotgun snap, looks to the right, going to throw it out there. Pass is complete down to around the 11, and a good open field tackle there by the Wildcats.
Actually going to spot it at the 12, so what, another 2-yard gain, Brett? It's going to set up 3rd down and 7. Clock will roll under 3 minutes to go in the third on the snap of this football. Wildcats lead 40-21. Have found some soft cushion in that zone that we're playing, Brett, but if we're sure-handed tackling, we're doing a good job. They're trying to get 15 matched up, and we're running Corey Milliner over there with him, though, here on this play.
It's definitely 4 down. It's definitely 4-down territory. 2:38 to go here in the third. There's Greer going to roll out to the right. Going to run.
Good tackle.
Going to be popped right there and driven out of bounds.
Going to be about 2 yards short of the first down. Does pick up 2 or 3 there off the right side. And I think that was a design sweep by the quarterback there, Brett. I was trying to watch the receiver out wide to the short side, and Corey had matchup with him, and, man, never really looked like he was running a pattern, though. So I think that was a design.
They call a timeout.
Jai Hicks went in on the stop.
We'll take a quick timeout, advanced heating and air timeout with them. Wildcats up 40-21. 4th down coming up for Smith Station. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
You want the best opportunity to be successful in life. You deserve that opportunity. Well, you just happens to be in our motto. Central to you, central to your success. Your future is right now. Don't wait. Make your dreams a reality by enrolling at Central Alabama Community College. Register today at cacc.edu.
At CNT Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Grace's Flowers in Alexander City on Hillaby Street has been making people happy for decades. Susie Kelly and her friendly staff continue that same great tradition. Grace's Flowers is a full-service florist for all occasions, funerals, weddings, and other special events. In addition to flowers, Grace's has a great gift selection as well. To send a smile or encouragement, call 234-4238, and Grace's Flowers will deliver. Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street in Alexander City.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com, today.
The all-new Triple R Cafe in Rockford is open and the place for true Southern-style cooking. Open Tuesday through Saturday in downtown Rockford on US 231. The Triple R Cafe serves up true Southern cooking with a meat and 3 for lunch. And on Friday and Saturday, get the best dinners in the area with fresh from the garden vegetables. Gulf-style scallops and shrimp, and Bayou-style alligator. Central Alabama's new place for Southern-style cooking with a down-home atmosphere. That's the all-new Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford.
You don't have to ask who, what, or why. Who's Diner is the go-to place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 22 and 280 in Alex City, Who's Diner offers the best meals and the best deals in town. Try our fresh, made-from-scratch pancakes, chicken salad, Philly cheesesteak, or the Who Burger. It doesn't get any better than who? Who's Diner, of course, on the corner of Highway 22 and 280. Who's hungry? Why is Sarah Automotive Group on Highway 280 in Sylacauga the place for the best deals on your new ride? 3 compelling reasons. 1. With 3 full new car dealers on one lot, you get the best in comparison and incentives on Fords, Hondas, and Nissans. Unmatched selection. 2. Sarah pays over market value for your trade to maintain East Central Alabama's best pre-owned vehicle selection and sales. And 3. The Sarah Automotive price won't be beat and delivers lower payments and huge value on your next buy. Shop online or on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
Go here in the third. Smith Station with 4th down and 2 coming up. Big play here. Under center, Greer play action, going to roll out, dump it to the tight end.
Good tackle.
Great
Hold
job
on.
right there at the 10. Going to drop him short. Good defensive play by the Wildcats. They lined up in that bunch set, tight formation, naked bootleg, tried to roll the tight end out here, and the Wildcats were all over it.
Savon Spradley or Jai Hicks on the stop. Apologize, don't know exactly which one, but I could tell it was one of those linebackers, and Caden Hyde getting the pressure back there on the quarterback. He has to get rid of it quickly, and we make a good open field tackle on the little out route by the offense there for Smith Station. Malcolm Simmons into the ball game. 40-21 Wildcats lead, 2:04 to go in the third.
Yeah, backed up, don't want to turn it over anymore. 2:04 to go here in the third. Simmons over here to the short side of the field, and he has nowhere to go. Gain of actually going to maybe lose a yard. 2nd down and 11 on 150 and counting here in the third.
Pick the matchup you like, Brett. Maybe take a shot down the field. And I like the one at the top side of the field.
Yeah.
It's a Darian.
2nd down and 11. Shotgun snap. Gabe in the end zone, dancing around. Going to roll out to the left. Going to throw it down the field. He's got him. Malcolm Simmons. 40, 45, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Gone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Malcolm Simmons.
Boy, I'm telling you, he can catch the football and get back at full stride as quick as anyone we've had around here, Brett, because he has to turn his body down that left sideline, catch it, pretty much go to a complete stop, start it back up, and outrun the secondary all the way into the end zone. My friend, he has got 2 humongous plays here tonight, and is that his 3rd touchdown?
That is his 3rd, and that one was 93 yards. 93-yard strike. Gabe Benton to Malcolm Simmons, and I'm telling you, the highlights just keep rolling on in. Extra point is no good, and we have got to fix this. And special teams, our extra points are not automatic. 46-21, and in close football games, you're going to be sitting on the edge of your seat, buddy, I'm telling you. Right now, we are struggling when it comes to kicking extra points. Not calling anybody out, it's just calling it like it is. And right now, something that you work on and you hope's automatic isn't so automatic for us right now. So I know they'll go to work with that, and they're going to focus on that. Wildcats up big right now, 46-21. But, again, in close football games, Randy, I mean, fight back to tie it up or whatever it is. You may be needing an extra point to win the football game, and that kind of stuff rears its head at the worst times. Gonna kick off left to right over here.
Not sure if Noah's hurt or, what the situation is there, but we've seen the freshman out there kicking the majority of the night tonight.
Yeah, Bowen going to kick off over here. Another good kick, though, down to the 10. Far side going to bring it all the way across. Wildcats have it defended. Up to the 25, up to the 28, 29-yard line.
Really good kick right there. Ball's down to, the 8-yard line. Just a freshman. He's got a big leg. Looks like he's going to be a really strong leg kicker by the time he gets fully up to the high school. But
right,
again, good field position again for Smith Station at their 28. Wildcats lead 46-21, 57 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. I'll try to roll you off some stats here shortly.
1st and 10, Smith Station here with 57 seconds to go in the 3rd. It's going to be a pass. This was going to be incomplete. Corey Milner on defense again over here. Wildcats up 46-21. Keeping the pedal to the metal here offensively. Second down and 10 at the 28. 2 to the top, 1 down here to the bottom. Shotgun snap. Greer looks to his right, going to load up. Pass high but caught up here around the 31. So about a 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down. Third down coming up for the Panthers rather here in the 3rd quarter. Wildcats looking to get off the field here. Third down and 7. Trips down here to the bottom, 1 to the top. Greer in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Going to roll out here to the left. Looking, going to square up, pass. Threw in a crowd down here. Had a couple receivers, about 3 or 4 defenders down here, and the pass sails out of bounds, incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And Smith Station will be forced to punt the football down here deep inside their own territory. Nine seconds to go here in the 3rd. And the Wildcats will send Ty Williams back to the 40. There's the snap. Going to get this one off, man. A pretty good one here. Can hit it to 40 and take a bounce, and Smith Station will down it at around the 37, 38-yard line. 1.6 seconds on the clock here in the third.
374 yards passing.
Good Lord.
For Gabe Benton with 1 second to go in the third. Only 2 catches for Malcolm Simmons, but over 100 yards on those 2 catches, and when one of them's 93, it works out pretty well for you.
Yeah, that helps you average.
Got 99 yards rushing also, Brett, so over 200 yards of total offense for Malcolm Simmons tonight. 2 catches for Corey Milliner for 30 yards and a touchdown.
Shotgun snap here. Gabe going to load up and throw a pass almost intercepted over here. Kind of a sidearm pass across the middle of the field up here around the 48, and it falls incomplete. Now will be the final play of the fourth quarter. Wildcats take a 46-21 lead to the final period of play. We'll take a break. Advanced Heating and Air timeout on the field. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
The heat is on, and nowhere gives you more than KiaofAuburn.com. First, we give you more for your trade-in. Just scan the code to find out how much. Next, the all-new Kia Sportage is here, and you'll be ready for anything. Then, at KiaofAuburn.com, you can custom order your new Kia just the way you want. Want more? Check out our selection of certified pre-owned Kias with 165-point inspection, complete protection plans, and so much more. Selection, price, trade-in value. You always get it all at Kia of Auburn. Kia of Auburn, where you're always number one.
Are you looking to buy a home, but you're having second thoughts because you think it'll be a complicated process? Cross Country Mortgage, your local lender, will make everything smooth, easy, and stress-free for you. When you work with CCM, there are only 6 simple steps in the home buying process: pre-approval, application, underwriting, conditional approval, final underwriting, and closing. That's all there is to it. Get started today with their online pre-approval application. Visit crosscountryMortgage.com/Auburn-AL-4307.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Russell Do-It Center and building supply stores have the tools and materials to get the job done right, whether you're a professional contractor or just a weekend do-it-yourselfer. With everyday customer conveniences like a drive-through lumberyard, price match promise, and our Best Rewards program, each of our 9 locations offer top brands and building materials like lumber, hardware, tools, paint, lawn and garden, and much more. Visit today and see what Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply can help you build tomorrow.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce, because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
John Strickland says go and buy Strickland's Watts. Yes, Strickland's Watts on Dadeville Road. The girls will get those great biscuits ready every day. That's Monday through Friday. Propane now every day. Pellet ice every day. And also, don't forget about the fish. Fish and tackle, bait, minnows, and worms. So you're going to get that service. Now you'll get that John Strickland service like, hey, I appreciate it. Y'all come on back to see us at Strickland's Watts.
When Americans needed a car that worked harder than a car, we built them a truck. And they used our trucks to build interstates and industries and communities, livelihoods and neighborhoods. Americans needed vehicles worthy of who they are and what they can do. So, we built them a truck.
2nd and 10, Gabe Benton takes the snap, dumps it over the middle, pass is knocked up in the air, and he threw into a crowd. They're trying to get Chris Foster on that little quick slant pass. He had a guy all over him as he threw the football, delivered it anyway, and Ball got tipped up in the air. Lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Looking for that little slant to Foster. We've hit that one for a touchdown, 2 or 3 times so far this year, Brett. Well defended, though.
And there's
Got a jump.
There's an all-side. What an acting job. In the middle by Cameron Vickers.
A little soccer.
Got to have a little fun with it. 3rd and 10 now becomes 3rd and 5. Two to the top.
Offensive line's been great
Man,
tonight.
they have been. They're having fun, too. I think everybody on the field's having fun tonight. 2 to the top, 2 down here to the bottom. Ball in the near hash, moving right to left. Foster in motion. Gabe takes a snap. Under pressure, going to roll out to his right. And couldn't get out of it. Too many guys around him, and he takes a big sack back here to the 34-yard line. So punting team about to come out on the field. Punt this one away with 11:38 to go. Wildcats up 46-21. Fourth quarter brought to you by Security Pest Control. The best against pests, call on Security Pest Control. Malcolm Simmons will go back to the 20 now. When he gets a hold of one, boy, it's a show. When he punts the football and it comes off of his foot like we've seen several times, it's an NFL punt. Let's see if he can get a hold of one right here. Good snap. That basically is like waving the white flag. I mean, you got 1 yard to get here at midfield and you're down 46-21. You pretty much just conceded. I'm sorry. I mean, I know the game's not over, but only 9 minutes left.
Watch fake.
Yeah, it could happen. Definitely. All that's a lot of eye candy stuff there. Are going to snap it, punt it.
Pretty good kick.
Yeah. Fielded. We're going to run it. That's not the best effort by us. We're going to be down at the 10-yard line. And
probably about where the ball was going to go if we didn't field it. So.
Yeah, just trying to make something happen with it. That Corey back there receiving?
That is Corey.
Yeah.
Since the changeover with him staying, really, I don't think he's been off the field defensively tonight.
No,
maybe a couple of plays.
Well, here's the deal. All of these guys, every time they get an opportunity with the football, they think they can take it the distance. I mean, it's like they don't see any opportunity unturned as far as when they have the chance to get the ball and run it. Wildcats back at the 10. We've already seen a 2 or 3 yard touchdown pass. Gabe Benton with a stellar night, going to play action, roll out, under pressure, going to throw one. He had guys all around him, delivered the ball downfield. It was incomplete, but Smith Station did not bite on that.
He had Malcolm drifting out this wide side of the field.
There's just no time to see it, though.
I know it, but if you wanted to go back to it,
oh yeah,
you fake the give to him, you roll the pocket to the right, and then throw it back across your body to the other side. It would have been just a cruise for 90 yards for a touchdown. See if we'll try it maybe on that opposite side here.
Go up the middle. Here's Malcolm. Going to run ahead for about 7 or 8 yards.
Cameron Vickers rushing off the field, had his helmet.
That's your center.
Pulled off. Patterson comes into the ball game.
Yep.
A good 8-yard gain off
3rd and 3.
The right side there on 2nd down and 10. Clock will roll under 8 minutes to go in the ball game on the snap of this football. We'll call it actually 3rd and 3, so a 7-yard gain. Over 100 yards rushing for Malcolm on the game now. 106 to be exact. His 3rd 100-yard rushing game of the season.
He's tremendous. The handoff up the middle, and he's not going to get there. Can be driven back and slammed back here in the backfield. So 4th down coming up. Wildcats not able to move the chains down here. It'll be 4th down for the Wildcats. Going to have to punt the football away. Malcolm will go back inside the 5 to punt it. Going to stand at about the 2. Now he's going to back up in the end zone. Stands on the goal line.
Good snap.
Snap a little high. He's going to take off and run with it. He could have gotten a first down.
Yeah, easy.
And then he punted it. I mean, if he goes back and looks at this could have been Minor all over again except for us. And Minor faked the punt in the end zone and went the distance, if you'll remember. He ran past everybody. I mean, he literally could have walked for a first down. I think he'll go back and look at that and say, I thought he was about to run with it. He kind of weaved his way through a couple of guys.
Definitely don't think it was designed. I
No,
think
it wasn't.
He saw pressure back there.
I think Coach Grider's about to tell him, say, look.
If you do that, just go.
Just go ahead and take off. He's like, I know it. And that's what he's kind of saying, like, golly, why not do that?
Well, he's thinking about kicking it 80 yards.
That's right. I'm telling you, he loves to punt. Pass completed to 40, 35. It's kind of hanging around. 6:51 to go here in the ball game, and Smith Station just always finds himself down here knocking on the door. (46-21). Greer in the shotgun. They're not in a hurry, really. They snap it out here to the side, and what a great open field tackle. Knocks him,
Corey, again,
off of his feet, going low, and Corey Milner has just put on a show defensively tonight.
Anything they've tried to his side of the field has been gobbled up. Not sure they've completed a pass to his side that's in his matchup, have they, Brett?
No. They are not in a hurry to run the play. 6 minutes to go. Trips to the top, one down here to the bottom. Handoff up the middle, man. That's a big hole. Stumbles, falls short of the 25, so it'll be third down coming up.
Yeah, we blitz with a linebacker on the backside, and they run right through the lane that we sent the blitz. So a good play call there. Picks up, 6 yards there on second down. So third down, 3 or 4, they'll call it. Ball's down to the Wildcat 26.
Handoff again up the middle, sidestep 20. Ran over a guy, 15-10, bounced off 5. Did he get to the pylon? Nope, went out of bounds inside the 1. They thought they scored, but they are out of bounds at the 1. So, again, they're looking to cut into this thing. 5:23 to go. First and goal inside the 1 yard line. Trips up to the top, one down into the bottom. Probably just eye candy. Greer under center. Just going to push it straight ahead, and he's into the end zone easily for a touchdown. So 46-27. Back to a 19-point game. They're about to add an extra point here. 5:18 to go. There's the snap. The kick is on the way. It is good. It is 46-28. 3 touchdowns here in the second half for Smith Station.
Been able to find some running lanes, Brett. They really haven't hit us with a big pass so far, but have been able to take advantage of some mistakes that we've made truly here in the second half.
Right.
Penalties and turnovers, and hasn't been our best half of football, but we've found enough offensively to keep that lead, scoring 13 points and 2 touchdowns here in the second half after a 33-7 lead at halftime. A couple of quick stats so far. Wildcats with 507 yards of total offense, 373 of that coming through the air, 134 rushing yards here in the ball game. Gabe Benton's 11 of 18 for 373 and 5 touchdowns. If my stats are right, I think that's now 16 touchdowns and 2 INTs for him on the season, Brett. He is really having a well of a season.
He really is.
Statistically, 9 carries for Malcolm for 106 yards and 2 touchdowns. 2 catches for Malcolm for 104 yards and a touchdown. 210 yards of total offense for Malcolm Simmons here tonight.
Phenomenal nights all the way around. There's a little pooch kick. Got to go 10. Did it go 10? I think it did, and I think they got it.
I think they were a yard short.
Well, they haven't thrown a flag for illegal touching yet.
Yeah, it was a yard short of it. And
have they thrown a flag yet?
Yeah, and that's the call. He called it right in front of the line.
Yeah, you can see where he's.
Yeah,
it's our ball. It didn't quite get to midfield.
Buddy, if he'd have let it go another step, he had it because we were not jumping the football. And this is, again, a good thing for us to be working on, Brett, down the season. You're going to see situations like this that win and lose your football games. 4:40 to go here. Clock's rolling, 46-28. See if we can cash one more in.
Trips down here to the bottom, and we'll have a little stop and play here with 4:29 to go. 46-28. What the discussion is over here.
Is it the clock running?
Let's see. $5:15, they did get a reset. Handoff over here, left side, Malcolm Simmons across midfield.
It's a good run.
Down to the 45, down to the 44-yard line.
Good physical run by the junior running back. 6'1", maybe 170 pounds. He's a speedster, but he got his lean going forward and picked up about another 3 yards after contact to get 6 there on first down and roll this clock under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. 2nd down and 4. Ball's down to the 44-yard line of Smith Station.
Trips down here to the bottom, 1 to the top. Shotgun snap, going to hand off to Malik over here. Kicks it outside, broke a tackle, gets down to around the 41-yard line.
Yeah, running hard, picks up 3 yards. Be about a yard and a half short. Clock is still rolling, though. Wildcats showing 3 timeouts left in the half. The Panthers with 2. Of course, not too important for us right there, but meaningful for Smith Station, trailing by 18 points.
Another high snap. Going to run and.
I mean, it's snap issues. It's probably the 7th or 8th one of the night.
And where did this come from? We haven't seen this at all this year.
Just timing.
Yeah, that's all time.
Completely messed up on.
It disrupts the whole deal. You have to punt the football now.
Go for it.
Well, 4th down and 5. Going to stay on there. Probably a hard snap count. Yep. Maybe he's going to stay on the field and try to get a first down here. I think Coach Grider's going to call a timeout, and we do. 3:29 to go. We'll take an advanced heating and air timeout with them. 46-28, Wildcats lead it here in the 4th over Smith Station. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
GillsOpelika.info. Get pre-approved in minutes online at GillsOpelika.info for a pre-owned car, truck, or SUV from Gills Auto Sales, 1430 Gateway Drive in Opelika.
Adams Health and Rehab in Alexander City helps you get back to life faster. When you need the best rehabilitative care following surgery, a stroke, or heart attack, Adams Health and Rehab offers a comfortable, home-like atmosphere, private suites with phone and flat screen, even a secure Alzheimer's dementia unit, and highly skilled 24-hour nursing care. Adams Health and Rehab is here for you by helping you get back to life. Adams Health and Rehab, 256-329-0847.
So you want to build a home? Build the home you want with America's Home Place. Choose from over 150 floor plans, then personalize. Tile backsplash with granite countertops? Done. A spacious bathroom you've always dreamed of? You got it. Choose every detail, floors, cabinets, even the paint color.
How about electric lime?
Can't decide? Relax. At America's Home Place, we take care of it all. It's your home. Own it. America's Home Place.
They say we live in an age of big data, where computers and fancy algorithms are supposed to know you best. But at Country Financial, we know helping you own your future requires, well, something much bigger. Contact your local Country Financial representative and start planning for your future with a personal touch.
Let me tell you about a barbecue place that's not just a barbecue place anymore. It's downtown Alexander City. It's Fire Truck Barbecue, where they have a meat and three. And when I say that, those vegetables, I'm talking about fresh vegetables, not out of the can. Now, they do a lot of catering, too. I want you to go by and see my buddy Kenneth Ledbetter and the whole crew and his lovely wife, Julie, at Fire Truck Barbecue, downtown Alexander City.
For over 80 years, the staff members of Radney and Langley Funeral Home have been friends in time of need, and we are dedicated to honoring, sharing, and preserving the amazing and inspirational stories of life.
You've got a friend.
Hey, it's Brett Pritchard, and I'm here to tell you all about Sims Foods, who you know better as Wickles Pickles. Wickles Pickles, that 90-year-old recipe, wickedly delicious. Relish, okra, and pickles. From Saturday sandwiches, tailgate snacks, to holiday dinners with your family and friends. From their family to yours. Wickles Pickles, those wickedly delicious pickles.
Wickles Pickles, wickedly delicious pickles.
It's truck season at Glenn Smith in Opelika. We have an excellent supply of Chevrolet Silverados and GMC Sierras with giant discounts and low monthly payments. New Chevrolet Silverados up to $6,000 off, or payments as low as $499 a month with zero money down. GMC Sierras discounted up to $5,000 off.
Zero money down, no payments till 2023 at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Down in 5.
Don't keep the offense out there on the field, Brett. I don't know, a little pooch kick from Gabe, maybe. Haven't we seen that a couple of times
we've
this
seen
year?
it. Oh, yeah, we've seen it.
I feel like that may be the call here. The only problem I can say is
don't have another bad snap.
Man, the snaps have been a problem.
Whew. That was a rocket, too. He's going to aim down this sideline for Corey.
Oh,
he had it in his hands at the 10-yard line. Now was about to be another touchdown for Milner.
Can't throw this football any better from Gabe right here.
Say, that pass was about as good a pass as you can throw.
Hate it for Corey. Not too often you see him miss one like that. He won't miss many more, as he'll go back out there on the defensive side of the ball. And we got to make sure they don't have a quick score here, Brett. We didn't look very well groomed on that onside kick earlier.
Shotgun snap, going to roll out over here to the right.
My gosh,
he's got a guy wide open down here, but we recover. And incomplete down there around the cat logo at the 25.
A good read by Inslee Goggins. Corey, after running this go route, matched up on this wide side of the field, and really the first time probably just winded.
I think so.
To let a receiver behind him.
Well, he's run a lot tonight.
Sure,
that's an understatement. 3:12 to go, second down and 10. Greer going to throw it out here in the flat, got his receiver at the 45, up the sideline midfield and out of bounds inside Wildcat territory. And that's Adams. And he's going to be short of a first down. 2:53 and counting here in the game. Wildcats up 46-28.
Still 2 timeouts left for Smith Station.
3rd and 1.
Good tackle right there by
Great
Corey.
tackle. Great tackle in the middle.
Kind of
but
a
it's
corner
gonna be,
blitz.
It's going to be a first down, though, just barely. Here comes a blitz from Corey on the backside. Greer rolls away from it, going to aim and throw. Incomplete down here at the 30. Threw it high, but Corey was full speed again from the backside.
Yeah, just couldn't get that touch pass, Brett. They had the receiver where they wanted him. If he kind of floats this one over the linebacker, he's down that left sideline for a big game, possibly a touchdown. Clock will stop, though, with 2:05 to go in the ball game. This hasn't been a well-played second half for us. 46-28, have had 2 long touchdowns scored that have kept us in the lead. But defensively, it's been a struggle after only 7 points in the first half.
2nd and 10, Greer going to throw off his back foot. Pass is incomplete. Throwing off that back foot, almost had a chance to be intercepted over there by Wyckoff.
Going to set up 3rd down and 10. Did have a good read on that wide side by Wyckoff.
2 minutes to go in the ball game. Wildcats up 46-28. 18-point lead for the Wildcats here. 33 unanswered in the first half. Had a 33-7 lead at halftime. So credit Smith Station coming out, putting 3 touchdowns on the board here in the second half. Greer shotgun snap, going to aim, fire down this near side, incomplete.
Good coverage. Great coverage by Ty, reading that crossing route to the speedy slot, Pierman. And it's going to set up 4th down and 10 from the Wildcat 45-yard line. Big football play here, Brett.
Yeah.
Minute 54 to go in the ball game, leading by 18 points.
Well, Wildcats going to improve to 4-1 on the season.
Barring a miracle.
Yeah, barring some type of
we've seen some weird ones before.
Let's hope that's not the case here. 4th and 10. Greer is hit as he throws. Pass is intercepted at the 35-40. 45 midfield, 40, 35, 30. Ty Williams still on his feet. They're going to mark him out of bounds down here at the 29. Ty Williams read it, jumped the pass, intercepted it, and that does it. No miracle tonight here for Smith Station. Wildcats intercepted and just got to run the clock out now. 1:43. Wildcats will improve to 4-1 on the season. Good start for our Wildcats, man. Good start for this bunch, and going to continue to grow and get better. Got home coming up next week with Chilton County. Gabe with a stellar night tonight. Boy, just go down the list of guys that had good nights tonight. Big-time plays in the passing game. Malcolm Simmons over here, 30, 25, 20, and run out of bounds. At about the 19 or 18-yard line. Actually going to say he went out at the 17. So 136 and counting. Wildcats aren't done offensively. Still trying to keep this offense rolling with 1 minute and 36 seconds to go.
Yeah, with 2 timeouts left for Smith Station.
Man, you don't want to
You
get
got
off the
to.
gas. That's right. Gabe going to hand off to Malik. He found a block, 15-10, powering down inside. Almost to the 6-yard line goes Malik Maddox.
Coaching staff for Smith Station probably going to let this one run on out, I would think.
I wouldn't think you call a timeout, and he'd probably see the Wildcats take a knee here.
Yep, we'll probably do the right thing and end this game, and I'll try to roll down some stats for you. It was a heck of a night offensively, Brett.
It was, man. This is going to be accolade after accolade that you're going to rip off here in the postgame show. The Bice Motors postgame show coming up. Here's a snap, going to give it to Malik, 5-yard line, and powering ahead inside the 5 down to around the 4. So it'll be 1st and goal Wildcats. .48 seconds to go in the ball game. Wildcats improved to 4-1 on the season. probably be victory formation here. First and goal, going to hand off to Malik. He slid as he made a cut, and we'll go down. That'll be the final play of the game. Wildcats going to get out of here with a convincing 46-28 win over 7A Smith Station. And the Wildcats improved to 4-1. We'll be back in region play next Friday here at Sportplex for homecoming against Chilton County. That's going to wrap it up. When we come back, the Bosch Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram postgame show coming your way. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors. A&M Plumbing, A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
From the smallest drippy faucet to drain cleaning to water heater replacement to gas lines to total systems replacement, A&M Plumbing handles it all. Visit amplumbing.net today for the experienced, licensed, and insured pros at A&M Plumbing.
A&M Plumbing, A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
Have you met your local Farmers Insurance agent, Patrick Holina? He proudly serves Tallapoosa County and Alexander City families and businesses and is ready to review your existing policies or provide a no-obligation quote today. Call the Holina Agency at 256-234-0037 or stop in today at 704 Commerce Drive to get smarter about your insurance. Again, that's the Holina Agency, 256-234-0037.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Lake Martin Garage, located on Highway 280 in Jackson's Gap, has been serving our area since 1993. From routine maintenance such as oil changes, tune-ups, and rotating and balancing your tires, to transmission and engine repair, our trained and certified mechanics will get you back on the road better than before. Need a tow? With a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week towing service, Lake Martin Garage has local and long-range pickup. Trust your vehicle needs to the professionals at Lake Martin Garage. Call 256-825-6139, or better yet, stop in and see them today. Lake Martin Garage.
Flowers are the easiest way to add beauty and glamour to your home or outdoors. The Potting Shed in Auburn has everything your heart desires. You'll find an array of beautiful flowers and plants that will provide inviting pops of color and texture to any area, along with decorative pots, planters, fountains, and great gardening gifts. It's all at the Potting Shed, where elements reign supreme. Visit them today at the corner of Moores Mill and Society Hill, or their new location on the corner of Highway 280 and North College Street in Auburn.
Hey, it's Brett Pritchard, and I'm here to tell you all about Sims Foods, who you know better as Wickles Pickles. Wickles Pickles, that 90-year-old recipe, wickedly delicious. Relish, okra, and pickles. From Saturday sandwiches, tailgate snacks, to holiday dinners with your family and friends. From their family to yours, Wickles Pickles, those wickedly delicious pickles.
Wickles Pickles, wickedly delicious pickles.
John Strickland says go and buy Strickland's Watts. Yes, Strickland's Watts on Dadeville Road. The girls will get those great biscuits ready every day. That's Monday through Friday. Propane now every day. Pellet ice every day. And also, don't forget about the fish. Fishing tackle, bait, minnows, and worms. So you're going to get that service. Now you'll get that John Strickland service like, hey, I appreciate it. Y'all come on back to see us at Strickland's Watts.
Brubaker Motors in Montgomery is the largest and fastest growing used car dealership in the River region. You can absolutely get a better buy at Brubaker. It's better at Brubaker.com.
Brubaker, 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 Brubaker.
You can absolutely get a better buy at Brubaker.
BREWBAKER.com.
It's better at Brubaker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Bice Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram postgame show for the best selection. Service and price, buy it at Bice. Wildcats big winners, 46-28 over Smith Station here tonight at the Sportplex. improved to 4-1 on the season, Randy. And, again, love to see us bounce back after last week, get a big win here at home tonight over Smith Station.
Yeah, it was a great offensive performance. We actually could have put a few more scores on the board outside of a couple of mistakes on our part, but explosion, my friend. We've got big playability out there, and we saw it tonight, and we saw it from a number of different athletes. And, that's the beauty of this team. You say it over and over again. We've had great players, and we've had times where we've had 2 or 3 super players on a team. I can never remember as many game breakers as we've got on this single team right here. Just one player after another that each time they touch the football, they think they can take it 60 or 70 yards, and we saw some of that tonight.
Yeah, we sure did. And, again, such a blessing to have that many talented guys that you can spread the football around to, and it really makes it tough on opposing teams to figure out how you're going to defend us from week to week, whether it's stack the box to stop the run or try to match up in the secondary and try to stop us from throwing the football. So it's a good problem to have for us. We'll get down to business. The Wildcat play of the game brought to you by Strickland's Watts. Wildcat play of the game, man, boy, you talk about how do you pick one?
Well, I'd probably go with the longest one.
93.
There was a lot of long ones, but we'll take the longest one, and these two players are going to share the Player of the Game award because there's no way you can just give it to one of them when you got stats like this.
Right.
But it was Gabe Benton, a pass out to Malcolm Simmons that he takes 93 yards down this right sideline. Gabe ends up 11 of 19 for 373 yards and 5 touchdowns. Malcolm Simmons had 124 yards rushing and 104 yards in receptions on 2 catches, one of those being 93 yards. He also had 3 touchdowns on the night. But that 93-yarder, hard to not make that one. You can't get too many plays any bigger than that one, can you?
No, you can, and Malcolm continues to impress in his own way. He finds different ways every week, so congratulations to Gabe Benton and Malcolm Simmons connecting on that 93-yard play to make the Strickland Watts Wildcat play of the game. The Dark Insurance player of the game. Don't be in the dark about your insurance needs. Call Dark for all your personal and commercial insurance needs. You talked about it just a minute ago. These two are going to split it.
Yeah, got to split it tonight. 373 yards passing, 5 touchdowns by Gabe Benton on 11 completions. My math's not the best in the world, but my friend, when you only have 11 completions.
Only 11 completions?
11 completions for 373 yards.
Only 11 completions.
Yeah. 11 of 19. He was 7 of 11 in the first half. He was almost 8 of 9. If you remember, we had that stop-and-go route to Newt McKinney down this right sideline where he overthrows it by about 3 yards, Brett. He was that pass. He was close to having he would have been
another 70.
He would have been right at 300 with 4 touchdowns in the first half with that pass. Instead, he was 7 of 11 for 203 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half, and he ends up with 373 yards and 5 touchdowns in the ball game. He'll share it tonight. Malcolm Simmons ends up with 228 yards of total offense, 11 carries for 124 yards and 2 touchdowns. Also had 2 catches for 104 yards for another touchdown. So 3 touchdowns for the junior Malcolm Simmons, both of those young men underclassmen.
Absolutely. And then, of course, Corey Milner, too. I mean,
he was great.
Just outstanding night on both sides of the ball for him. Almost had another touchdown here in the corner late in the game, just off his fingertips. Just a phenomenal effort. You can spread it all around. Also, impressive effort by Newt McKinney, a couple big plays. Sadarian Morgan had a 75-yard touchdown pass. And most of the time, that'd be your play of the game. And there was just so many to pick from, so I just want to give accolades out. I want to give accolades to our offensive line. Did a great job, and I thought our defense kind of got in a shootout there, but really kind of buckled down. We're put in a bad position a couple times, but rose up and were able to make some plays. And credit Smith Station coming out of the locker room, putting 3 touchdowns on the board and kind of keeping this thing a little bit tighter than we would have liked to have had. But anyway, congratulations to our Wildcats. And, again, a big win here tonight for them, 46-28. And, again, the Wildcats will be back here next Friday night for homecoming as they welcome in the Chilton County Tigers. It'll be another region matchup here for our Wildcats. So back to business as far as punching your playoff ticket. Got to get these region wins, and especially you want to be one of the top 2 in your region so you can host a playoff game and that's what this Wildcat football team has in its sights. They don't want to just barely make it in. They don't want to just get in the playoffs. They want to be able to host a first-round game. So next Friday will be very important in continuing that. Wildcats 1-1 in region play right now. But that's going to wrap it up here on the Bryce Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram post-game show. Again, I want to remind everybody, coming up at 10 o'clock, it will be the AHSA Radio Network Scoreboard Show. Luke Robinson and Jay Jeffcoat, some really big games throughout the state here tonight that you don't want to miss. They'll recap every one of them from 10 to midnight, so don't want to miss that. So tune that in. Keep it locked in right here on Kalijah Country 97.5 FM for the Scoreboard Show. But for our entire network crew here for the Wildcats finish it off 46-28 over Smith Station. We've enjoyed it. We hope you have. See you next Friday night.